step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, I tune to my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
A very good morning to you. Feel it is here. It is the end of the week, baby. It is Friday, and welcome to another edition of your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on SABC3. My name is Jamie Lee Domberg.
And I'm Zoe Brown. And just to echo what you said, in the words of Katy Perry, we can say TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday.
Hey, my favorite is going to be joining us today, Rushana Isaac. She's going to be sharing a few beauty confidence tips ahead of the weekend. And we've already been going through this phase. We've been taking all the tips from her because your makeup looks flawless this morning, Mama.
Thank you. I can't take any credit for it. This is all Bernice Freilich, our makeup artist. But you know what? I've been learning so much from you with, you know, like when it comes to contouring, looking after your skin. That is where it's all at.
Yeah, I've been learning to bake. So the key thing is baking. Sometimes I have like all this white powder all over my face, and Zoe's like, what is happening? Girl, don't worry, the end result, it will all make sense.
So baking for me is very confusing. It's a makeup term. I'm still trying to get used to the one in the kitchen, so we'll figure that out. But if you are wondering what's for breakfast today, we are going to be whipping up a German omelette. And if you don't know what that is, well, it means you just have to stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's already making me a bit hungry, I'm not going to lie. But maybe you are interested in renovating your home. Well, we are going to be crossing live to Johannesburg, where Uncle Tabs is gearing up for the opening of the Fourways branch of Leroy Merlin. And I'm sure you can't wait, but we also can't wait to see what they have in store.
That's right. And then, of course, what is a Friday without a Friday dance? Holy Ray and Mimi show us, you know, their Easter hop and lock dance. In fact, it's Holly Ray.
Yes.
I saw Holy. Well, listen, I'm getting ready for Easter, so it's fine. Holly Ray, of course, joining us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show for those lock dance moves. And, of course, we have to say hello to some of our favorites. Good morning, boys.
Morning, boys.
Hey, yo.
No.
No. The way you applied your makeup, Graham, it's gorgeous.
You're contouring.
Thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much.
My. No,
Just
stop.
really, this guy is stunning.
You.
Okay.
No, you.
I mean, wow.
Do you know how to make a German omelette? You know, it's where you take the egg.
Yes.
And no, I have no idea.
No, I don't know either. That's it. But I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn because we do have Grace who'll take me through. And then, of course, you know, when you're talking about the contouring and stuff, that's kind of like renovating your face. But the thing is, we are going to be crossing live to a brand new store, and that's why we need to find out if you have anything that you'd like to renovate in your home. Please let us know.
Get you there. Leroy Merlin, not only at best prices, but they've got unbelievably passionate staff. I've been interviewing some of their staff this week, and they are like crazy about wanting to help you renovate your home. So if you were to look at your own living space, what would you like to renovate? What would you like to change? What would you like to revamp, revive in your own home? Let us know on our Expresso Morning Show Facebook page. What would you go for?
Well, I've actually been doing some renovations.
Oh, really?
So I've done a little bit of kitchen stuff, some bathroom stuff, etc. But I'd say the back area, lighting-wise, is quite important. So I would renovate lighting, my backyard.
Maybe some bulkheads?
Yes. Something lovely, man. Stunning for the evening.
I'm thinking a home office. Somewhere I can do Zoom calls.
Yes.
Without two dogs and my babies going, crazy. But yeah, you can let us know what you'd like to renovate in your home, and we'll inspire you to do that with Leroy Merlin this morning. But right now, let's inspire you, hopefully with some good news in amongst all the rest of the news as we come up to speed with the latest in local affairs.
Thank you, Graham. I'm starting with national news. The third phase of the COVID-19 vaccination implementation program will only take place between November this year and February next year. The goal was initially to vaccinate 40 million people before the end of the year to achieve herd immunity. Acting Minister in the Presidency, Kumbutso Nchaveni, said yesterday the government hopes to reach more than 22 million people in the final phase of the program. Nchaveni says phase 2, which will take place between May and October, will be aimed at the elderly, people with comorbidities, and essential workers. And staying with local news, one of SA's leading organizations that manages bone marrow and stem cell donations, the Sunflower Fund, has merged with a large international organization and will henceforth be known as DKMS Africa. Patients on the continent will now have access to donors worldwide. The executive director of DKMS Africa, Ilana James, says the process of finding a suitable donor for a recipient is much more complicated than just the same blood type. She says the two's genetic chain must also be compatible for a successful donation. And we now move to news abroad. In the ivory trade, loss of vital habitat and a deeper understanding of elephant biology have all combined to reveal a previously underestimated threat to Africa's elephants. African forest elephants are now critically endangered. An update from the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. That's what was revealed yesterday. Savanna elephants are also endangered. The IUCN estimates that some 415,000 elephants remain in Africa. The number of forest elephants diminished by more than 86% during the past 3 decades. And staying with news abroad, European countries must not turn on each other amid growing tensions over COVID vaccine supplies. The president of the EU Parliament had said. The call for unity comes as EU leaders yesterday held virtual talks to discuss supplies and improving distribution across the bloc's 27 member states. Some countries have complained that doses have not been distributed fairly. European Commission head Ursula von der Leyen said the EU had exported some 77 million doses to 33 countries since December, making the bloc the world's largest vaccine exporter. And now for an item of real tasty news. Well, tonight is the night you can find out if the moon is made of cheese, as the all-dairy stars in South Africa will be shining brightly at the exquisite Cavalli Estate close to Stellenbosch. The occasion is the 188th South African Dairy Awards, the largest dairy competition in Africa. From a staggering 900 dairy products ranging from cheese to butter, cream, ice cream, yogurt, frozen yogurt, as well as dairy dips, desserts and sauces, class winners will be announced South African champions, and the creme de la creme will receive a prestigious quality award. And one product that will triumph as the 2021 South African Dairy Product of the Year. Agri Expo invites all dairy lovers to join the SA Dairy Awards celebration virtually this evening from 7 to 8 p.m, open to all on the web, or follow the live reporting on Twitter and help spread the buttery good news. Well, that the moon may just be, in fact, you know what, the question is still whether the moon is cheese or not, or maybe it will just be ice cream or yogurt or cream or whatever delicious dairy product we have available. Well, that's where I leave your morning headlines for now. Let's take a first look at your sport.
Let's kick it off with rugby news and long-awaited news. In fact, Springbok captain Siya Kolisi will don the black and white colours for the first time in his career later tonight as he makes his debut for the Sharks when they face Jake White's Blue Bulls in a much-anticipated encounter in a huge game in the kick-off clash in Durban tonight. So Kolisi was included in that starting lineup by head coach Sean Everett and will wear his famous number 6 jersey as well. Other players returning to the team are fellow Springbok wings Boone Corsi, Marius Lowe, Henko Venter and Ruben van Heerden and Ox and Chess. So a massive lineup predicted. And the awaited showdown between the Sharks and Bulls is at 7 p.m. with other fixtures commencing later this weekend. Now on to netball. The Proteas came away with 2 wins on the first day of their Tri-Nation series taking place down in Cape Town. Captain Bongi Msomi became South Africa's most capped player with 121 appearances for the green and gold. In the Proteas' first fixture of the day, the team stormed past Namibia with a 58-30 win. Then later a tough battle in the curtain raiser match against Uganda that saw the Proteas snatch victory by 15 points. That final score there, 49-34. South Africa's next fixture will see them face Namibia again at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. Then another big weekend on 2 wheels as the start of the MotoGP season is on the horizon. And of course, South Africa's Brad Binder will hope to make his mark on the campaign as the Qatar circuit awaits. So practice for Sunday's Open has already gone underway with 6-time champion Marc Marquez notably missing out after a season-ending crash last year. The competition is now on this season for a new champion to be crowned. The race commences at 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. Then plenty of international football in the International Football football window over the last week. In footballing news, South Africa and Ghana, they played out to a pretty hard-fought 1-1 draw in Johannesburg last night. The guests, who had been threatening the Bafana goal throughout the first half, were eventually awarded the lead early in the second through a Kudus Mohammed goal. And that was soon cancelled out by a strike from star striker Percy Tau only just 3 minutes later. So the spoils were shared as that final whistle blew. All eyes now on Sunday's final Group C game against Sudan, where Bafana's AFCON fate will be decided. In our other AFCON results, we saw Egypt drawing 1-1 with Kenya, as current holders Algeria and Zambia also played a brilliant match, a 6-goal thriller ending 3 apiece, while Zimbabwe, they secured a 1-0 win across neighbours Botswana. And staying with the international footballing news, Germany got off to the perfect start in their game against Iceland with goals from Leon Goretzka, Kai Havertz and a late strike from a guy who's been in incredible form this entire season in the Premier League, Ilkay Gundogan. They sealed a 3-0 win, while England celebrated their former player and now current manager Gareth Southgate's 50th cap at the helm with an impressive 5-0 thumping over San Marino. And elsewhere, a beautifully controlled goal by Spanish forward Alvaro Morata wasn't enough for his team to bag 3 points, as the second half equaliser for Greece meant it ended 1 apiece on the night. We'll touch on those scorelines again in about an hour or so. Right now, let's see what the skies are looking like in your neck of the woods.
Thanks, Gene. Let's do that indeed. We kickstart the morning with some viewer images we have received. And Gail Hansen, you first from Newlands East in Durban, shared this gorgeous silhouetted image of the sun rising in the distance. A rainy day with a maximum of 90 degrees is forecast for your area. Lungelo Rudolph from Bombela also had this silhouetted photo that he shared. This is of the morning sky getting light over the hills in his area. Today will be partly sunny day and reach a warm 29 degrees Celsius for you. So please do continue to share your sunrise photos with us on the Expresso Facebook page. We really do love seeing how you start your day in your part of the country. We also have a growing community of international viewers who tune in daily. That's via the Africa channel as well as YouTube. And this morning we are heading to the city of Rochester, located in the state of New York. Rochester was one of the United States' first boom towns, initially due to the fertile Genesee River Valley, which gave rise to numerous flour mills, and then as a manufacturing center, which spurred further rapid population growth. The city experiences 4 distinct seasons throughout the year, with winters being cold. Temperatures can actually reach a low as minus 18 degrees Celsius, believe it or not. And today, however, high winds alert for your area, with gusts of wind potentially reaching up to 100 kilometers per hour. Some rain is forecast for early afternoon, and a maximum of 90 degrees Celsius will be reached. Staying with some weather news, in fact, this is more about the water. The South African National Defence Force says the water pollution and decay of the infrastructure of the Mfuleni municipality in the Vaal River is getting worse. The military was summoned in 2019 to deal with the crisis. Brigadier General Andries Mahapa says the deployed team carried out the mission. He says the situation deteriorated after the army withdrew from the project. The army was one of the role players who provided feedback to the Human Rights Commission on the interventions to upgrade the sanitation infrastructure in the municipality and the integrated Vaal River system. Mahapa says the damage will amount to billions of rands if the case does not receive immediate attention. And that's it for the weather news. Let's take a look at your temperatures from across the country, and let's start off with you. Polokwane, 13 is your low today. That's to a high of 26. Bombela, some sun, some clouds, 17 to 29 for you. Pretoria, 26 is the high from a low of 13. Johannesburg, good morning to you. 23 is your max from a low of 12. Mahikeng, 11 to 27. Klerksdorp, 26 the high from 11. Kimberley, 12 you start off in this morning. 27 the high. Bloemfontein, 8 to 23. Richards Bay, 24 the high from 18 with an 84% chance of rain. Pietermaritzburg, 13 to 20, 56% chance of precipitation in your area. Durban, 19 to 23. Mthatha, 12 to 23 for you. East London, max is at 25 from a low of 18. Cradock, you go from 11 to 29. Gqeberha, 17 to 26 for you. George, 25, and that's from a low of 15 this morning. Cape Town, 16 to 20. Worcester, 10 to 28. Sutherland, you reach a max of 23. Sunny for you, 6 the low this morning. And finally, Uppington, 15 to 31 degrees Celsius today. Thanks a lot for all your sunrise pictures. Please keep them coming. Just go and post them, as well as your location, to the Expresso Facebook page.
Well, listen, we've got a lot coming up for you on your Feel Good Breakfast show. When it comes to beauty tips and tricks, there's one lady that really knows how to show us. Roshana Isaacs has something up her sleeve that she wants to share with us.
Yeah, she's a legend. Some hacks coming that way. And then it's breakfast time. We love it. So we're going to be whipping up a Bavarian Frühstück.
What's
Okay,
that?
if you know, don't laugh. Bayern Frühstück. No, it's actually a German omelette. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Gracie Stevens is going to be joining us with some beautiful fresh eggs to help us do that. But right now, I'm going to charge myself up for the day with some blueberry and cream flavored low-fat dairy snack. Thank you, Clover Classic.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show. And as you can see, we are in our beauty room, and sometimes all we need is a little pick-me-up or some confidence boosters in order to really conquer the day.
And of course, makeup artist and content creator for the queens, for the gods, Rushana Isaacs has a few quick and easy tricks up her sleeve.
Today I'm just going to be showing you guys two mascaras, definitely two of my faves. We have the W Beauty 3-in-1 mascara and the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. So I'm going to be applying one on each eye, and we're going to be seeing the difference and which one you will like. So I'm going to start off with the Bobbi Brown mascara on my right eye. So what I love about this mascara is that it builds the volume lash by lash. It still separates while giving you that volume you love. So now we're going to be using one of my faves, and this is the 3-in-1 by W Beauty. This is going to give you length, volume, and curl. As you can see, there is a huge difference, but you guys can decide. Up next is just two products that you need to have in your makeup bag. I call these my confidence boosters, and this is the Clarins blush, and this is called Cheeky Coddle. So what I like doing is just adding this on the apples of my cheek and my cheekbones. And for our younger audience, the cute little trend is adding blush on the nose as well. And now we're going to finish it off with the Clarins Lip Perfector. And that is it. Super easy, fresh and light.
This is what I always say, the sexiest thing to wear is confidence, but a little contour and a little bit of a boost doesn't help anyway. It doesn't help, it just gives us more. It helps.
Yes. Well, you can shop your favorite mascaras and your confidence boosters at Woolworths. You can do so safely in store, online, or through the app.
And here we go. You know, you got a makeup fix, but also what you need is something very, very different. And I know it may be very, very difficult to actually mention this type of thing, but I'm going to try my best. So the new laid German omelette, I mean, it's great, but it's actually called the Bauernfrühstück. How did I do, Grace?
You did so well.
Thank you so much. That's what I wanted. So the Bauernfrühstück is the German omelette. I know how to make an omelette. Everybody does.
Yes.
You know, they say in order for you to get through some bad times, remember you have to crack an egg to make something else out of it, and this is the way you do it. So
Yeah.
you've got some beautiful ingredients in front of you, Grace. Welcome, by the way. I missed you.
Thank you.
I did.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I missed
It's
you a lot.
because I was here on days you weren't.
That's
so
the
we must
thing.
actually organize our schedule.
We have to. All right, take me through the entire process. I'm ready to do whatever you require of me.
Okay, well, you know, the new laid eggs.
Yes.
Lots of nice vitamins in there and a great way to start your family's breakfast. So this
All right.
is great for tomorrow morning, just before we listen to the top 40. So,
Yeah.
so I've got some bacon in here and I'll put a little bit of oil.
Oh, my word. So you're putting oil and bacon. Thank you very much.
Well, you know what? You go big or you go home.
That's correct, and I don't want to go home.
Right. Onions go in, and you want to fry this up. And this is really nice. It's a one-pot wonder.
Wunderbar.
Because as long as you've got a frying pan that can go into the oven, you're all set. So you preheat your oven to about 180. My garlic goes in there too. And you know what we need? We need a little bit of heat. So let's
A little bit of
crank
heat
that baby
is important.
up.
I agree with you.
Yeah, because I mean, you need heat to keep it going.
That's right.
And then you know what's so different, what South Africans don't really put in our omelettes, is boiled potatoes. So it's just so you can have leftovers. And this is great because if you've got anything left over from the night
Yes.
before, then you toss this all in this lovely omelette. So there we go.
So in terms of the potatoes themselves, do you need to take, how far do you need to take them? Because sometimes if you overdo it, then they're going to mash a bit, and you don't want that,
Well,
right?
they're not really going to cook. They're really
Okay.
just going to crisp up a little bit in the oil.
Okay.
So
Can I click your stove on? There we go. I just thought I wanted to light your fire. And then...
Baby,
Just,
you
yes,
light my
I was going to
fire?
do, come on, baby, light
Okay.
your fire.
All right.
Yes.
All good.
Let's just... Zhuzh, that's it.
Shush. So that's nice and quick and
Yeah.
easy. Do you want to
Oh, are these my
scramble
chives?
some eggs? So chop those
Okay.
chives.
Chives chopping.
Yeah, so
Good to
4
go.
eggs. And this
Yeah.
recipe is so easy just to scale down or scale up depending on how big.
And you just want the chives to be nice and...
Yeah, just for a little bit pop of color. That's what you want.
Okay.
And they're just, they're very subtle onion flavor. Some
I love them, eh?
pepper,
They
some
make the
salt,
greatest little oils as well if you want to do something, you know, really cool with it.
and then some milk.
So your stove is on, by the way. I got
My
some
stove-
Yeah,
yes, thank you for organising.
I got you covered, right? So I just wanted to make sure that you're good to go.
A chef that doesn't know how to switch on a stove.
I know.
Have you ever seen that before?
I have actually seen it on many
Just now.
cooking shows, yes. But remember, with the magic of editing. But the great thing is that we are live. There's no place to hide, which is the best. So I've chopped your chives here, madame. I'm
And
salted
I've made my scrambled eggs here,
Beautiful.
so that's awesome. So now it's as easy as this. Remember, it's
Okay.
a one pot. So this is going to go in over all that filling.
And this is where the omelette art comes in, because
Becomes
you're
an
thinking
omelette,
like, when do you flip, when don't you flip? I know that's kind of like the thing that you think about.
No, so this omelette, there's no flipping involved.
Okay.
We're going to finish it off in the oven for about 10-15 minutes until our cheese is nicely melted and our egg is just set.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
So cheese
Wow.
goes on top.
Okay, so while you do the cheese, I mean, it's great the fact that you're using new laid eggs. They're actually collected daily to ensure maximum freshness. Just letting you know, and this is the info that I have naturally in my head. And they then undergo stringent quality control checks before making it to your table. And a fresh egg is definitely new laid. I just wanted to let you know that. It just came over me. I just had that piece of
Yes.
information I had to share. Yes. So now that we're doing that, you've got all of the ingredients going. I'm assuming that this is our garnish at the end.
Well, you can
Great.
pop it. Well, you know what? I'm going to use half for the end
Okay, this is great.
and then half while you go. Because, you know, with your potatoes, don't forget to salt your
Okay.
potatoes. That's really important. You don't want under-seasoned potatoes. And you do want a little bit of onion flavour to go through with your eggs, just to give you a nice full-bodied, flavorful omelette.
Oh my
How's
word! I like how you
that?
describe it. You know what I mean?
Friday.
It's just you make it
So much vocabulary.
exciting. You really do. It just really I am. And also, just I mean, I'd love to give it a little taste when it's done. I think it'll be fantastic. But of course, we'll wait for that to do its thing in the oven for a couple of seconds, and then we are good to go. And this is breakfast tomorrow.
Yes, and you know what's also really great about this? Make it ahead of time, keep it in the fridge, and then it's nicely set. You can slice it into slices, pop it in a lunchbox,
yes,
take it off to work, have it a little bit cool. You know, I think that is just the perfect snack on the go.
This is amazing. Thank you so much. And I got to chop something today. It is called the Bauernfrühstück. And if you'd like to make it yourself, please do go over to expressoshow.com. We've got the recipe there standing by. Breakfast tomorrow is sorted as it is right here on SABC3.
Only you can make my day.
Yeah, shady as hell.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we prepare for Easter weekend. It's just around the corner. Easter is an exciting time for everybody.
I had to do it.
I had to. That's why Africa's retail giant Game are making sure that you are not missing out on any of the fun with their in-store Easter egg hunt competition.
And of course, Uncle Tabsy headed to their Mall of Africa store in Johannesburg to take part and follow the daily clues. Let's take a look and see how well he actually did.
Hey, how's it going? Question for you. Did you miss out on all of the hashtag Game Easter Hunt action? Well, you're in luck. It's happening one more week. And as you can see, I'm in store. Gonna be checking out their Instagram and their Facebook for those daily clues. I'll walk around, hopefully find those secret eggs and win. Let's go. Michelle, this is a really exciting time for everyone. I love being at Game all throughout the year, but this time around, it's all about Easter. It's the Easter egg hunt, and you're calling it an Eastercation.
You know, Easter is such a special time for our customers in South Africa and the rest of Africa. It's a time where people come together as family, as friends to celebrate, and we're finding that at this time of year, people are connecting in different ways over a Zoom call, but they are very much together. And so we wanted to help facilitate this level of connection.
Okay, you've got to tell me now, what can customers look forward to when they take part in the Eastercation?
Yeah, so our in-store Easter egg hunt is very exciting for us this year. We wanted to create a nice, fun activation in our stores where they can have a bit of fun. Coming to our store, it's safe, it's secure, hand sanitizer everywhere. Come and find the sticker on any of our products and the ones that we've hinted at. Just come and enjoy the time with your family in the store.
To take part in Game's in-store Easter egg hunt, customers must follow the clues on Game's Instagram and Facebook stories. Clues are released from Monday to Friday, which will direct customers to one product in one of the participating 40 stores. A sticker will be placed on the product that is hidden in one of 40 stores on a Friday each week.
I love it. It's all about family connections and bringing people together, right? But it seems your team here is just as excited about it as I am.
So excited. Our associates in the store always love interacting with our customers, helping them out with what they need, what they want, but also having fun with them in the store and connecting with that customer in this way is a lot of fun for our associates, and they're having the most fun. So I hope that our customers do too.
The experience was explosive. So many things to look at, over here, over there, and everywhere. The most challenging part about this in-store Easter hunt is obviously the fact that game stores are huge. There's a wide variety of products. So trying to figure out just from the clues that I've been seeing on social media which product I should be looking at was a bit tricky. Lots of aisles to get through. I'm not complaining though. What's the one thing you think all the customers are going to take out of this experience when they come out for those secret eggs?
I think it is the surprise and delight factor. I remember as a kid, Easter was so much fun because it's that surprise of waking up on Easter morning. What did the Easter bunny bring? And finding those surprises. And that's what we want people to feel, is that surprise, that delight, you know, to feel like a child again in our store.
The most rewarding part of it all really was when I knew I was getting quite warm as I got close to the product with the sticker. And when I found it, it was like when Mufasa held Simba up. It was a moment of pride and joy and excitement. All of that Easter joy. Love it. Easter egg hunt for their Eastercation campaign is all about connecting families during this time. And so no matter what occasion you decide to participate in, be sure to head on down to your nearest participating game store and get involved in all of the fun, all of the joy, all of the excitement. Stock up on all of your Easter essentials at unbeatable prices or under one roof.
Exciting.
Exceptional.
Eastercation.
I'm not going to eat chocolate for like the next 2 weeks just so I can
Do
go
just that.
mull on Easter. I'm going to go crazy.
Uncle Tabs did very well.
He did. Surprisingly well. No, all due respect. We love you, Tubbs. We love you, man. But hopefully that got you in the mood for an exceptional Easter weekend. We are loving the Easter vibes and it's only going to get better.
Some bunny loves the pun.
Oh, yes, he does, Exe. But okay, this week we wanted to spread the love far and wide to all the students of Mzansi, and that's why we asked you to nominate a student who has done the absolute most and deserves a little bit of a shout-out.
That's right, and to sweeten the deal, Nedbank are offering the lucky student and the person who nominated them a 250 Rand Avo voucher. Now, we received so many heartfelt entries, but one story stood out for us, and we have both the nominee and the nominator on the line. Good morning, Naeem Logat and Abdul Aziz Siat. How are you today?
Hi, good morning. I'm fine, thanks, and yourself?
Good, thank you.
Well, okay, Naeem, I want to start with you. You reached out to us and nominated student Abdul. Can you please tell us who he is and why you thought that this guy deserved a nomination?
Naeem is...
There we go.
There we go.
Abdul, I mean, for you to be nominated, did you know you were going to be nominated for this?
Sorry, can you just repeat it?
Well, you know what? Nedbank's doing this wonderful thing where they nominate students. We've been asking people to nominate students who've been doing wonderful work, and you have been nominated. How does it feel to know that Naeem nominated you?
Well, it's quite... I was in a shock because we don't know each other really. We just met over one like Telegram, and then he told me there's a competition, and I said, what's it about? And he kind of showed me, and then I was like, okay, you can maybe give it a go, nominate someone. Then he sent me a screenshot to show me that I was nominated, and I was like it was a shock because I don't know this person, but it kind of feels great.
That's good to know. I mean, how amazing is that? I mean, I know you guys have never really met, but you're both studying to become teachers. What is it that drew you to, you know, becoming a teacher? I think teachers are amazing.
Sorry, the sound is a bit the problem.
Oh, we're having some sound issues. Well, you know what? We were just saying that we wanted to know what drew you to teaching.
Oh, I am in grade 4. So in Cape Town, I teach all the subjects in grade 4. He basically teaches grade 5 and grade 4 Afrikaans, home language, and additional language.
Well, I mean, you know, both of you sound like just phenomenal people. And I just wanted to say thank you very much for doing the most in everything that you do. I can tell that you go the extra mile, and you are great. You know, teachers like you, you definitely are setting such great standards for the future. So I just want to salute you for all the hard work. And I just wanted to say to you, Abdul and Naeem, we got a very, very special surprise for you. And I mean, Zoe, drum roll, please. Let's go.
Okay, well, let's get that drum roll going. Congratulations, Abdul and Naeem. Nedbank would love to give both of you a 250 Rand Avo voucher. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Oh, we've got you on the line. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, well, listen, we quickly wanted to know from you, why did you nominate Abdul?
Because from the get-go, he was the kindest person. I've never met him that he's just been kind to a stranger. And that's the type of person who deserves to win.
That's true.
And I mean, Naeem, now that we got you and the dot is fresh, what is it about teaching that really attracted you? I mean, you could have studied anything. Why teaching?
Okay, firstly, I prefer working with kids over adults. I've been there.
We don't blame you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That was wonderful. I mean, I love this competition that Nedbank's been having. I've been loving seeing the requests and the... Yeah. I've been receiving so many tweets of people nominating students that are worthy winners. So congratulations to the both of you. Those 250 Rand Avo vouchers are yours. Enjoy them and keep doing the good work.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
Future teachers, they are so, so awesome. Well done to the guys, and Abdul and Naeem, keep on going. We need teachers like you in South Africa.
Indeed, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's time to live, work, and play. On Mzansi's Boza network, the MTN Mzansi Boza Challenge has been bringing you some crazy and exciting adventures around Cape Town. We've had some insane ones, yeah?
And of course, we had to put Uncle Tabs and Kutle head to head, and we put them in a series of challenges that not only tested them, but also the MTN connectivity too. Let's take a look at this.
I see a fire challenge there.
At some of Cape Town's hotspots to see who comes out victorious. It's all about checking how good this network and signal and coverage really is.
Yes, now it's time for us to live, work and play on Mzansi's Boza network. Let's see what the first challenge has in offer actually. Uncle Tabsy, can you do the honors?
It says it's go time everywhere you go. Challenge number 1. This is a race on water. Head to the waterfront canals and sup your way across the finish line and show us your live victory dance on social media. First to complete this challenge wins. Good luck.
How is this the first challenge?
Don't ask me questions. Let's get on with it.
Wait, how are you feeling?
Good.
Really? Really? On water, Uncle Tabsy? Really? I've never supped before. I don't even know what it stands for. I'm pretty sure it's the first for Uncle Tabsy as well. I know that he's very nervous.
She thinks what? I'm nervous.
Okay, how do I stop it? I'm gone! Help! Someone! Help! 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm focusing on my posture, my knees bent, the way that Ross taught us before going into the water.
Surprisingly, Kuhle seems to have taken the lead, and I don't understand why and how.
Did I just make it? Did I just make it?
No, she's won it. It's not worth the life risk now anymore.
Let me just go live. We're live! Hello, my beautiful people. I hope that you are doing all great because now I am over the moon. The signal is perfect. My followers are living for my look. They are living for my victory. And fortunately, Uncle Tabsy is not such a sore loser. He decided to join me in on the dance and we just had fun.
Put it here.
Thank you so much, Uncle Tabsy.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Well done.
You're awesome.
Congratulations.
Hey.
You've done well.
I don't know what the name of this dance is.
Congratulations, Kuhle. Here's your next challenge.
Thank you so much, Ross. Uncle Tabsy, are you ready for challenge number 2?
Let's hear it.
It's roller derby time. Finish 5 laps around the rollercade circuit at the Cape Town waterfront while live calling your bestie. First to complete the challenge wins. Good luck.
So wait, we're roller skating.
Yes.
Which I've never done before.
Same.
We are making a video call.
Yes. This is my first time in roller skates.
I've never been on or in roller skates.
I don't think it's gonna go so well for him. I think I've got this. I am in form right now, Uncle Tabsy.
I wouldn't call that good form. You look like a penguin.
Oh, please, this is me being in form, sir.
Hello, Boulders Beach!
Kuhle, are you ready?
Yeah!
Papiso, are you ready?
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Ready, set, go!
Hi!
Hey sis!
We're about to win this, right? When I heard go, I went. Asambe.
It didn't go the way that I planned.
Where's Uncle Tabsy? Where is Uncle? Look at Uncle Tabsy. I just need to tell South Africa, this is my final so excited about the connectivity because we are literally underground. This is a parking bay if you look closely, but my connection video calling my friend was seamless and we were connected throughout the challenge.
My call signal was incredible. I mean, my friend was with me the entire time. It felt like he was running right next to me while I was blading away and skating away.
Just look at Tabito. He's flat on the floor.
This is it. Uncle Tabsy is down and Gusha Adams reigns supreme. I obviously have to rejoice and dance because I won the second challenge. I won the second challenge.
Congratulations to you.
I knew it. He wanted to bring me down with him. I'm the winner.
Did you do 5?
Gusha, 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 Gusha. Can you hear that? Gusha, 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 Gusha.
Is your friend still on video?
Yes, she
You
wants
really are loving
to see your demise. At least have one more opportunity to beat me. Redeem yourself.
And I will.
Uncle Tabs.
And I will.
Well done, guys. Here's your next challenge.
Thank you.
Challenge number 3. Head to the heart of the winelands and Stellenbosch. Make a fire using twigs, wood, and newspaper. Firelighters are not allowed. Firelighters are not allowed.
Excuse me.
First, to create a roaring fire and share your masterful creation to social media using hashtag It's Go Time Wins. This is your final challenge. Best of luck. I don't know about a
I'm
fire
nervous.
with. I need to get on Google right now.
Same. You
Welcome to the Mountain Breeze Resort, where the final showdown will take place, where I get to redeem myself.
Oh yes, brace yourselves because we're about to bring the heat. Uncle Tabsy, are
Yes.
you ready?
Before we bring the heat, maybe let's learn how to turn on the heat. I need to go on YouTube and actually check how that's done. How to
I also
make
want to see.
a fire. No. This is still a competition, eh?
And it's pretty good. And here, what I'm gonna do is carve it out. And then I'm going to make it pointy. Then we're going to go up another stick.
Okay, no, maybe I'll just do it my own way. Do I fancy myself a fire maker? Oh yes, without a doubt.
This is going to be very interesting. Technically, my first time starting my own fire.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Hit your mark.
Steady.
Go!
Wait, I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you will know soon enough when I've shown you how it's done. I'm feeling a little bit more confident about this one than I did about the other 2 challenges.
My technique for this final challenge, I'm gonna start off by layering my wood and end off with the lighter material and try to insert it under the wood so that it kind of burns from the bottom up. Wait, why is that happening? Why is
They
Uncle
don't
Tabsy's
call
fire?
me Uncle Tabsy Pants on Fire for no reason.
Who calls you Uncle Tabsy Pants?
No one.
It needs to be a roaring fire.
Right now, nothing's roaring there by you, eh?
Just you wait, when I just keep quiet. Oh no, my fire just died. Okay, let's try to reconstruct this from the beginning. Then, fire time.
Baby. Fire.
It's not roaring. Your fire's not roaring yet.
Fire.
Do I feel like he cheated adding those pine needles? No, he was very resourceful.
I think it's safe to say that I have won the challenge. I mean, look at this fire going here. It is alive. It's got a life of its own. Whereas that side, I mean, smoke. Smoke only going on there. Kuhle, my love.
So much flame.
You've lost.
There's a lot of flame.
I've won the challenge. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm not playing anymore.
Uncle Tabsy, hands on fire.
Congratulations, you did a fantastic job.
Thanks very much. You've done well today. I'm so
Thank
glad.
you.
We've had such a good day. We've spent it together. We got to connect.
Yeah.
In fact, I've captured so many moments of today. Yes, the fails, but the wins too. And I think what's left now is to just kind of share them on social media and show that I am deep within hashtag It's Good Time. Okay, you want to be part of it?
Yes,
Okay.
please. I also want to feature. You featured in my victory dance,
yes.
so it's only fair.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Absolutely love it. Wow, this is stunning.
Well, this is how it's done.
For the girls.
Adventure lady. She's coming for Rao, man. Nature girl.
Nature Girl, CPT, I think what a huge achievement being awarded the best network in SA with the Mzansi's Boza network. It's go time everywhere you go, and we just saw that right now.
Yeah, man, they went to some far-flung places and they had the speed. That's not all. Now, you guys stand the chance of winning a brand new Samsung Galaxy A series smartphone. So it's 5G enabled as well, which is even better, and an MTN SIM card loaded with, get this, 1,000 Rand data. All you have to do is reply to the competition post on the Expresso Facebook or our Twitter page. Easy to find, and you got to tell us this. What's the greatest adventure you've been on in South Africa? And don't forget that all-important hashtag, it's go time. Competition closes the 28th of March this year, obviously at midnight, but you can find all the terms and conditions on expressoshow.com. Clearly he had to make his own fire in Hammanskraal.
Listen.
It'll get you far.
Well, do make sure to tune in this Monday to find out who our first lucky winner is going to be. Good luck to all of you.
What's up? Hey.
Jungle Energy Bars with the goodness of jungle oats for when you're on the go.
Now available in 2 delicious new flavors. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is indeed a feel-good breakfast show, Expresso at SABC3. Happy Friday to you, and I think these guys are going to give you the happiness that you require because they're an incredible dance crew, the Kara Dance Crew. They join us today in studio all the way from Beaufort West. They are a group of young dancers who have a bright future ahead of them, and they are known for being one of the only dance crews in Beaufort West. So today we give them a very, very warm welcome. And you know, you need to go crazy here. Let's do that. Yes, Kara. Oh, my word. Did you feel the energy there? That's the welcome that you guys need. So Candice, you have started Kara Dance Crew, and then Kyle, you are the finder. Thank you very much. That's the way. So Candice, I'm going to start with you. Beaufort West, I know it's an area that is beautiful and lovely, but it's very far. So you must have left at about 2 a.m. this morning to come through here, is that correct?
Ons het gisternamiddag deurkom ry. So ons het gisternamiddag en vir gisteraand 8:00 hier aangekom, ja.
Yo, my word. Okay, but it's great to have you. Now let's talk about Kara Dance Crew. I mean, when did you get this thing started?
Ek persoonlik was 8 jaar gewees toe ek begin dans of gerealiseer het ek het die liefde vir dans. En ek het aangegaan in 2012. Het die aanvraag baie groot geword vir jy ken mos daai in die community Candice, help tog my kind Candice, leer gou hierso Candice, guide gou. En toe het ek gedink, hoekom maar nie 'n move begin nie, hoekom maar nie my eie dansskool begin nie. So ek het van 2012 af begin en die is ons 9de bestaanjaar. So daai is actually maar hoe dit begin het en regtig waar ook van die punt van die gebied waar ons weet mense is die financial stable enough om het te kan doen. So ek van my kant, wat ek het regtig waar gedoen vir ons mense, wat regtig waar die kinders wat 'n liefde het vir dans, maar ons kan nie altyd by die professionele dansklas of lesse uitkom nie.
You're an inspiration. You know, you're making dance available for everybody, especially in Beaufort West. Apparently, you are the only dance crew in Beaufort West. Is that correct?
Nie die enigste dansgroep nie,
okay.
maar ons met geen arrogantie. Ons is baie succesvol. So daai ene kan ek noem.
Own it, success, own it. Yes, you must own it. And then from your side, Carl, I know that you're from the 021 movement.
Yes.
And there's something about Candice's crew that's a bit different. What makes them so special?
It's just the energy, obviously the potential I got to see. So I gave a masterclass workshop in Beaufort West last year.
Yes.
And that's when I met these amazing dancers. So yeah, I just saw something in them and I told them, this is going to be 2021 for you. And yeah, and we took it from there.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you guys performing on national TV.
Yes.
Oh, is that today? It's today. It is today, which is exciting. But tell me about are there any upcoming shows coming up?
Vir die 9 jaar het ons elke jaar onze annual production.
Lovely.
En dit gebeur altyd in die middel van die jaar, maar nou met die COVID regulations en alles is 'n bietjie gedelay. So ons gaan die jaar of ons beplan om die jaar Augustus maand onze produksie te hê. So ons is currently besig om te oefen en aan die gang en besig heel week, naweek ons is aan die gang. So ons prepare vir Augustus maand om onze produksie te hê.
It's going to be absolutely amazing, I know, because I can see, you know how proud this man is of your crew. If you look at his face right now, look at that. I know you're proud. 021 movement. In fact, I actually need your help a little later for a certain dance, but I will get to that later. But from your side, Candice, today the dancers that you brought along, what are their ages? What do they range from?
Kom ek begin by die dansskool self.
Yes,
by die dansskool self. Ons die ouderdomgroepe waarmee ek werk is van 4 jaar af tot in die adults 60 jaar. Ons oudste adult wat dans is, ek sal nie 'n naam noem nie, 50 something. Sy weet wie sy is. Yes. So dit is die age groups is van 4 jaar af regdeur tot adults. So dit is different, maar die groepie wat vandag gekom het, wissel van 9 tot 8, 9 tot 10 en dan tot in vroeg 20, ja.
Wow. I mean, you know what, I'm excited. I do know that this is going to be a crew. They're going to be on TV. Beaufort West, the pride of Beaufort West is here. So we're looking forward to the Kara Dance Crew, making sure that you're well entertained with a bit of a Friday dance right here in Expresso here in SABC3. But before we get there, I will tell you that there is some news from around the world, and Zoe is standing by.
Thank you, Wasty. It's just before 7, starting with your national news. President Cyril Ramaphosa says the government would strive to establish SA as an entrepreneurial country that acts more innovatively. He said the government must take more risks and leaders should develop an investment-driven approach. And the government needs to be more people-orientated and goal-orientated if it wishes to win the battle against poverty and inequality. Moreover, he said work in the public service should be more professionally driven by following the correct appointment process and appointing the most suitable person to a position. And staying with local news, the third phase of the COVID-19 vaccination implementation program will only take place between November this year and February next year. The goal was initially to vaccinate 40 million people before the end of the year to achieve herd immunity. Acting Minister in the Presidency, Khumbudzo Mchaveni, said yesterday the government hopes to reach more than 22 million people in the final phase of the program. Mchaveni says phase 2, which will take place between May and October, will be aimed at the elderly, people with comorbidities and essential workers. And moving to news abroad, the Olympic torch took off on its trip around Japan yesterday, leaving from Fukushima. Its first few days are meant to showcase the remarkable cleanup after the nuclear disaster there 10 years ago, caused by an earthquake and tsunami that claimed the lives of some 15,000 people. The grand start of the Olympic torch relay marks the start of the Olympic Flames journey across all of Japan's 47 prefectures, visiting 859 municipalities before arriving in Tokyo for the opening of the Olympic Games on the 23rd of July this year. And the ivory trade, loss of vital habitat, and deeper understanding of elephant biology have all combined to reveal a previously underestimated threat to Africa's elephants. African forest elephants are now critically endangered, and an update from the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, also known as the IUCN, revealed yesterday. Savanna elephants are also endangered. The IUCN estimates that some 415,000 elephants remain in Africa. The number of forest elephants diminished by more than 86% during the past 3 decades. And next, part of Mars is named after a brilliant South African space scientist. A huge honor has befell the late Dr. Japie van Zyl, who qualified as an engineer at Stellenbosch University and later became one of the world's leading space scientists. NASA has announced that a part of Mars will be named after him. The Perseverance spacecraft on Mars is currently journeying to the launch zone for the Mars helicopter, the Ingenuity. Now there, the Ingenuity will be lowered from the Perseverance and the latter will then move to the location to be known as the Van Zyl Lookout in the honor of late Dr. Van Zyl, who succumbed to a heart attack last year at the age of 63. He was attached to NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the JPL, for 33 years as an associate director of project formulation and strategy, had a significant influence on the technical aspects of space programs in America. Bobby Braun, the JPL's director, said during the final project involving the Ingenuity, Van Zyl guided them, and Braun added, and I quote, "The lookout point on Mars is named after our colleague, mentor and leader, Japie van Zyl." Well, on that note, that's where I leave your morning headlines for now. Here's another look at your sport.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Let's start with rugby. It's finally going to happen. Springbok captain Siya Kolisi will don the black and white colours for the first time later tonight as he makes his debut for the Sharks. That's when they face Jake White's Blue Bulls side in a much-anticipated kickoff clash in Durbs. Kolisi has been included in the starting lineup by head coach Sean Everett and will wear his famous number 6 jersey. Other players returning to the team in a beefed-up outfit: fellow Springbok wings Boone Corsi, Marius Lowe, Henko Fenter, and Ruben van Heerden, as well as Ox and Chair. The awaited showdown between the Sharks and Bulls starts at 7 p.m. tonight. Other fixtures commencing over the weekend. Now on to netball. The Proteas came away with 2 wins from 2 on the first day of the Tri-Nations Series taking place down in the Mother City. Captain Bongi Nsomi became South Africa's most capped player in the process with a 121st appearance for the Green and Gold. In the Proteas' first fixture of the day, the team stormed past Namibia with a 58-30 win. Then later, a tough tough battle in the curtain raiser match against Uganda that saw the Proteas snatch victory by 15 points. The final score there, 49-34. South Africa's next fixture will see them up against Namibia, our neighbours, again at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. Plenty of action set this weekend on two wheels. The start of the MotoGP season is on the horizon, and South Africa's Brad Binder will hope to make his mark on the campaign as the Qatar circuit awaits. Practice for Sunday's opener has already gone underway with six-time champion Marc Marquez notably missing out after his season-ending crash last year. The competition now definitely on for this season for a new champion to be crowned. That race commences at 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. Now we move back into the international footballing window in football news. South Africa and Ghana, they played out to a pretty hard-fought 1-1 draw in Johannesburg last night. The guests, who have been threatening the Bafana goal throughout the first half, were eventually awarded the lead early in the second through a Kudus Mohammed goal, which was then soon cancelled out by a strike from our superstar striker Percy Tau only 3 minutes later. The spoils were shared as the final whistle blew, so all eyes now turn to Sunday's final Group C game against Sudan, where Bafana's AFCON fate will be decided. Other AFCON results saw Egypt drawing 1-1 with Kenya. That as current holders Algeria and Zambia played out in a 6-goal thriller, ending 3 apiece, while Zimbabwe secured a 1-0 win over our neighbours Botswana. Then staying with international football, but moving to Europe. Germany got off to the perfect start in their game against Iceland with goals from Leon Goretzka, Kai Havertz, and a late strike from star player from the Premier League, Ilkay Gundogan. That sealed a 3-0 win for them, while England celebrated their former player and now current manager Gareth Southgate's 50th cap in charge with an impressive 5-0 thumping over San Marino. And elsewhere, a beautifully controlled goal by Spanish forward Alvaro Morata wasn't enough on the night for his team to bag 3 points as a second-half equaliser for Greece meant that it ended 1 apiece. Excuse me. So that's where we leave our sport for this hour. Let's take another look at some of your beautiful sunrise pictures and get a take on our weekend weather.
Well, thank you so much for that, G. We are starting off our viewer images with your 7 a.m. weather update. And we have this gorgeous image from Kiara Singh, all the way from Chatsworth, showing off the warm hues of the sky. Now, today will be a rainy one, reaching a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius today. We have another one that came through from Tandeka Mkhoza, all the way from Mpenle, who shared this pretty view with us, and a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius is forecast, with a couple of soaking showers later in the day. Again, please do continue sharing your sunrise photos with us on the Expresso Facebook page. Don't forget to share your location with us so that we can provide a brief weather forecast for your area. Now, not to forget our international viewers who tune in via YouTube and the Africa channel. We now head to Stamford, Connecticut to give you a brief forecast for your day ahead. Now, Stamford has a temperate climate with long, hot summers and cool to cold winters, with precipitation spread fairly evenly throughout the year. Now, a wind advisory has been issued for the city of Stamford today, with wind gusts of up to 78 kilometers per hour anticipated. It will be a cloudy morning with a thunderstorm, and then periods of sun and clouds in the afternoon, with a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius. In other news as well, one of the largest ships in the world, even clearly visible from outer space, the 400-meter long and 220,000-ton container vessel, the Evergreen, is presently stuck in the Suez Canal, blocking some 100 other ships. Now, officials said yesterday it could take weeks to unblock the massive container ship wedged in the canal like a beached whale. The fate that befell the Evergreen is a prime example of what adverse weather conditions at sea can lead to. The skyscraper-sized ship was heading from China to Rotterdam in the Netherlands when it ran aground amidst a severe dust storm early on Tuesday that caused poor visibility in the canal. The ship's operator blamed powerful winds for knocking the vessel off course as it was leaving the Red Sea and entering the Suez Canal. The only good news so far is that fear of an oil spill has been eliminated, and with the canal accounting for 12% of world shipping trade, impacts could be costly for global shipping, which is already strained by the corona pandemic. Right now, it's time to bring it back home and have a look at the temperatures for the day. We kick it off with you, Polokwane. Do expect a low of 13. 19 and a high of 26. Umbombela ranges from 17 to 29 today. If you're out and about in Pretoria, expect a low of 13 and a high of 26. Johannesburg can be seen with a low of 12 and a high of 23. Mahikeng ranges from 11 to 27. Klerksdorp for you, it is 11 26, and then Kimberley coming through with a low of 12 and a high of 27. Bloemfontein expect a low of 8 and a high of 23, and then 84% chance of rain for you today, Richards Bay, with a low of 18 and a high of 24. Pietermaritzburg rain also coming your way with a low of 13 and a high of 20, and South Africa's playground Durban today with 80% chance of rain and a low of 19 and a high of 23. Umtata 12-23, East London 18-25, Craddock coming through with a low of 11 and a high of 29, Gqeberha 17-26, and then George following shortly with a low of 15 and a high of 25. If you do find yourself in the mother city Cape Town today, 47% chance of rain and a low of 16 and a high of 20, and then Worcester with a low of 10 and a high of 28. Sutherland for you at 6, reaching a high of 23, and then last but definitely not least, Uppington with a low of 15 and a high of 31. Wherever you do find yourself on this Friday, remember, whatever the weather, make sure it is a feel-good kind of day.
So today, I'm going to make sure that you are well entertained. I'm in position with the Kara dance crew, but we're not going to give you the dance just yet. I want to give you some anticipation right here on SABC3. So I want you to get as comfortable as possible. Stretch it out. Because coming up, Kara dance crew for Beaufort West, right here on Expresso. That's right. Stay there. Oh, my back. Into my back. My back.
I needed your grace more than
Diamonds clear like Voss. What's the price? Private flights, out of sight, and I'm dripped up right. Hold my sauce, haters lost. I'm a boss. Diamonds clear like Voss.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You can see the hats, you can feel the vibe. It can mean only one thing. It is time to celebrate. Maybe, just maybe, it is your special day. Are we about to wish you a happy birthday?
happy birthday. Have a happy birthday. Happy birthday. A very happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man.
The shimmy. Have you taught you the shimmy yet?
Yes, what's
The
it?
shimmy. You just got to do
It's the birthday shimmy.
It's a birthday shimmy.
I don't know how you listen to this music and not shimmy. I'm sorry.
but that's
And I know
exactly
you got to
what
get warmed up because the dance moves are coming. Eh? All this week, people have been talking about the moves, dude. So the moves better be there.
I will try my best, okay?
The moves better be
I will,
there. Oh,
because
no,
a lot of
that's
pressure
all
on
I
me.
needed to hear.
But isn't it that time that we celebrate some birthdays?
it is,
and I mean,
man.
they'll shimmy for you, all you want to. And I just, happy birthday. I'm going to start with Robin Barnes. That'll be my birthday person.
Okay.
Robin Barnes, you're amazing. Happy birthday. You want to take one?
I'm going to go with Cleo.
Yes.
Cleo, happy birthday, Cleo.
And I'm going to take Afsaula. Happy birthday to you. And here are some messages sent in through by your loved ones to you guys.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
A very happy birthday from Celia and Robin. I'm hoping you're having a great day. Yeah. And thank you for your singing. Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Hey everybody, my name is Julia. I am turning 10 years today. I want to thank my mother and my father and my two sisters and my younger sister. And I want to thank God for everything He has done for me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Wivy Shimmy, also just to celebrate all of
I like
that.
the sash. I like the
So
birthday sash
beautiful.
from AF. I like that, yeah.
Yes.
We love all those messages, such beautiful messages that came through. And we have another special person celebrating their birthday tomorrow. It is Ricardo Matthews, all the way from Delft. Happy birthday, Ricardo Matthews!
Yeah. There he is, large and in charge, Ricardo Matthews. So good to be connecting with you this morning. I'm going to wish you an early happy birthday from our family to yours. We absolutely love you. How are you feeling ahead of your birthday? What have you got planned?
Oh, wow. As you can see, I'm busy setting up my backdrop and stuff. I'm having a photo shoot and for my birthday party.
Nice.
A whole backdrop. I love it. What is the theme of the party?
No, we don't have any teas, my darling. It's only as come as you are. It's like, as you can see, it's happening.
You better recognize, eh?
I would like to thank you to Mervyn on this from Delft. He's busy doing these things for me, so yeah.
What are you going to wear for your photo shoot?
Oh, it's an all-white party. It's all white.
So
All
it is
white.
a theme. Then it is a theme. All white. Come as you are, but all white. Glam.
Spicy,
fabulous,
spicy, man. Is there anyone you'd like to send a dedication to? Anyone you'd like to say hi to, seeing as you've got the chance?
Oh, yes, I would like to say hello to my two little twins, Luke and also Scott from Delft. So, yeah, and thank you to all my participate and who contribute. And thank you to you guys for making this very special to me.
Oh, man. Please send us some pictures. We want to see the all-white magic as it unfolds. We want to see that backdrop. Oh, brilliant. Buddy, have a wonderful birthday tomorrow. You seem like a lovely human being. I hope you have the most amazing, magical day. And remember, you are the one who's celebrating your birthday. So I hope everyone makes you feel so special. We love you, Ricardo. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, thank you.
Preparations, and you know, with the
You
all-white
didn't get a
party-
darling.
Eh?
She got a darling. I got a darling. You didn't get a darling.
It's okay. I'll overlook it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But you know, the all-white party, you know, everybody's doing washing today for it. So that's how it goes. But do you remember we're running a weekly competition where you can win? You can win yourself $500, and that is the competition we're running for your birthday. So that's some cash for you for celebrating your B-Day. If it's an all-white party, no matter what type of party it is, we always celebrate with you. And do remember to WhatsApp your videos to 071-640-6555.
We want to see you dance, man.
And best dance moves, including the shimmy.
Dance.
Win something. Terms and conditions can be found at expressoshow.com.
I want to see the
Oh, well, listen, we are in the kitchen and we're about to make something absolutely delicious, whether it's for your birthday or for Easter, because the yummy bunny and some bunny else is in the kitchen.
It's gone. It's fine. It's okay. We didn't need it anyway.
Okay, well, we are starting off on a great note. Chef Clem, good to have you back in studio. I apologize for dropping the wooden spoon.
It's fine.
We'll get our kitchen fairies to bring us another one. But you know what? We're about to make a recipe that you developed yourself, right?
Yeah, and I love this recipe because I don't bake that often. And when I do, it has to be like a nice and easy, simple recipe. And this is it. And it's okay for dropping the spoon. Like in normal life, you drop mic, but in the kitchen, you drop spoon.
You drop
so
the
you've
spoon.
just like owned Friday. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. And I have to be honest, I have been nibbling on this cookie dough. It is excellent. There is something about just trying the raw ingredients that I have a weakness for. And I know, Chef Clem, you're busy. What have you got going here? You need to share your recipe.
Let me just tell you what I've done. I agree. So I've
Our
jumped
kitchen fairy, thank you.
Wow. Mr. Westy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'll just go clean that one. I dropped it again.
There's something wrong with the spoon. Everybody seems to be just dropping the spoon, so we're gonna just leave it there for now. Okay, so what I've done is I've creamed some butter and some sugar together. And the reason I did it ahead of time is because creaming butter and sugar is a serious part of any recipe, because you should be creaming your butter and sugar for like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Which takes a long time, and obviously we want to make sure you can get the right visual representation on TV. Don't skip that part. If you don't get that sugar creamed into the butter properly, it doesn't aerate, and you don't dissolve that sugar, your cookies are going to spread all over the place. They're not going to have the proper texture, and you really, really want that, especially with this recipe right now. So I've creamed the butter and sugar. I've added my eggs, and I'm just kind of working them into it.
Are you the type of person that creams your butter and sugar by hand, or do you use a machine?
At home, it depends on what my mood is like.
Okay.
If I'm like, nah, today let's just go straight at it. Electric hand mixer. If I've got time, then I actually just chill there with it, and I just do it by hand. Again, it takes a while.
But you know, a lot of love is going into this recipe.
Absolutely. And this recipe is just so simple. So if you don't have an electric mixer at home, just do it by hand. And then I'm adding my eggs. What I do is I've added half of the eggs and kind of work it in there. Do that if you can at home. Again, if you have time, cream your eggs into your mixture one egg at a time. By doing that, you allow the sugar, again, to start dissolving even more.
Okay.
So by the time you've added all your eggs, it is properly dissolved.
And I know that, I mean, we're looking at these colorful cookies. This is the end goal of what we're making. But how did you term this recipe? What are we making in terms of, what is the name of these cookies?
They are Easter crackled egg cookies.
Easter crackled egg cookies.
So they look like little eggs, don't they?
They do, and they are so fun because I believe you can customize them to whatever color your heart desires.
Exactly, and that's why I thought this would be a great recipe for kids.
Yeah.
There's nothing like too complicated, nothing too technical, nothing sharp that's going to cut them. You can get the whole family in the kitchen, like sit them around the table, and let someone do the creaming of the butter and the sugar. Next person does the next step, and then everybody gets together at the end and just cream, just colors all the batters, and then dips. Oh, the trick! I can't give away the trick just yet. Okay.
Okay. We'll be jumping steps, but if you do want to get your hands on this recipe, the ingredients and the steps to it, we do have it available on woolworths.co.za.
Okay. Instead of vanilla essence, caramel essence.
Ooh.
Just because we want to play around with flavors, and everybody's got vanilla essence in their cupboard. So this one is great to also have in the pantry. And I've got a little trick with this one.
Okay.
I do sugar and milk, and then I add a few drops of this into it.
And you drink it like that?
Caramel milk. Just saying,
Okay.
It is pretty crazy, and
Now imagine adding some coffee to that, a caramel milky coffee.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna play around with that recipe.
Okay.
Yes, so that goes in there, and add enough. Like I added quite a few drops now, but I'll say about 2 teaspoons worth.
Okay.
And then let's go flour, baking powder, and flour, and I'm gonna do this in stages.
Of course, this recipe, it's easy, but it requires a bit of patience.
Not even. It's like, I'm doing it live to camera now, but at home it's going to take you less than 10 minutes to put it all together.
So for someone being impatient, I would have whacked all the eggs in there, all the flour. That's what I mean with a little bit of...
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. So what I'm going to ask you to do, can you keep on working that batter in front of you? That's the done version of this dough.
This is the done version?
I know it's quite cold now because that's the trick. This dough will live in your freezer for a year. So you can make it this Easter, at least at Christmas, and you can freeze the excess batch, and you can make it again next year, which I love.
Okay, I love frozen cookie dough. I mean, I will chop this up and add it to my ice cream. I have a weakness for cookie dough. This will not last a year in my freezer. In fact, I don't think it will last the weekend.
No, absolutely not. And you can, talking about that, you can add chocolate chips to this. You can add speckled eggs.
Woolies have the best speckled eggs.
I mean, it is honestly, if Woolies just had a store that sold speckled eggs, they'll be amazing. It's so popular.
I think we should ask them to collaborate on a speckled egg range.
They have the fantastical range.
Yes, but we need more.
Okay, Woolies, Zoe wants more. She wants a actual egg-size speckled egg, please. Would you?
They have the miniature ones already. I've tried them. They are delicious. Okay.
I love it. Okay.
I'm working this. So is the secret to put it in the freezer before you work on your dough?
So we put it in the freezer and it got quite hard now. So I'm going to ask, you can actually add your colouring to it now.
Okay. We're going to go for blue.
It's a green.
Oh, green.
But you can't see it. It's fine. It's okay.
Looks blue.
Add a little bit of time. Also, when you're adding food coloring to your doughs or batters, start with a little bit of time and then kind of work on it until you get your preferred color.
Okay.
Okay, are we going to get that color in there? You know what? This is going to be like a little mottled, marbled-looking green, which is actually on trend.
There we go. Yes, marble is very big right now. Okay, we're going for green. I don't know why. It looked blue at one stage, but...
it's fine. It's okay. I'm going to borrow some of this as well. Okay, we're going to try and work it in
Mix
there.
that one.
The trick is, okay, when you get the color in there, you roll them into little balls, and the way you get the crack is when you actually dip them in icing sugar. And now I'm going to have green hands all day.
Please show us.
Okay.
I feel like you need to do the elbow greasing.
I'm going to take this little piece. It's got some of the green on it. Again, this is going to be a marbled cookie, okay? And then you've got this little ball. It actually will come out marbled. That's actually pretty crazy. Wow.
That will be nice.
So you take the little ball of dough, roll it in.
You do it like that.
Roll it in your icing sugar.
See, I would eat that whole thing raw like that.
And because we got the baking powder in there, it's going to expand. When it expands, the icing sugar is going to sit, and then they crack.
Oh.
It's so simple. Okay, I'm going to grab one because I want them to see. I'm going to go with the blue one because it matches my shirt today. The texture of these are phenomenal. It's half cake, half biscuit. Okay? So it's soft, and it's just... Can you feed it?
And it's chewy. It's going to...
It's chewy. Look at that inside. Are they in it? Are they in? Are they in? Are they in? Are they there? Look at that. Look at that. It is so amazing. Graham, come in here. Just come in here.
Come try a cookie.
Please.
Zoe's made these from scratch.
You
Zoe,
exposing
you've
my...
done so well, man. Which one do I choose? I like it.
Graham, I moved the tray here to hide the...
Okay, I'm going to hide the same.
How much, can I just ask quickly, how much...
That's how I clean.
How much of this has she eaten?
Half.
Half of it already?
Half.
But it's crunchy and it's cakey.
It's weird.
Can I bite?
Please, this with a glass of caramel milk. You're done. I'm telling you, it's a simple recipe. You need to make it this Easter. The kids are going to love it. You're going to love it. It's not going to last long in your home.
No.
We all put stuff in our mouths. Now we can't talk.
That's okay.
But honestly, this recipe is phenomenal.
It's
Make
amazing.
This Easter.
Listen, you can have a lot of fun with this recipe with the family.
Master,
It is available on woolworths.co.za. This is my kind of cookie dough. Thank you. I'm taking this home, putting it in the freezer. And I'll give you updates on how it goes. This is dangerous.
We're just cleaning up as we're going.
Europe's leader in DIY retail, Leroy Merlin, opened their latest store in Fourways, Johannesburg on the 26th of March. Boasting the widest selection of construction, hardware, kitchen, bathroom, home decor and garden products just up the road from you, Joburg's fourth Leroy Merlin store opens on the corner of Fourways Boulevard and Rue Street, right opposite Fourways Mall, Friday the 26th of March.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Prime position, unbelievable range, and some killer discounts. It's all on the way as Leroy Merlin open a brand new store. Tabiso is there.
A very good morning to you, South Africa. Uncle Tabs, you're reporting to you live from Johannesburg, Fourways, South Africa. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it's a Friday, but also because for the very first time in Fourways, Leroy Merlin gets ready at 9 o'clock to open their doors for any DIY enthusiast out there that really just wants to elevate their lifestyle. But of course, before we get into all of that and show you the layout of the store and how amazing they've done with this entire space, I mean, it's a gigantic museum of DIY experiences. We thought to give you a bit of a sneak peek by chatting to the people who've been hard at work over the last couple of weeks, maybe even months, trying to bring it all together, and they've brought it all together. Guys, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Wow, this is so exciting. It's been a long time coming, and I know that you guys have worked so hard, and I'm not even seeing any eye bags or anything like that, so you're doing well. The makeup does help. The makeup does help. Let me start with you, Clara. Clara, you are the head of department for kitchens and decorative sections. I mean, that's a big responsibility because you're looking at trends and things that people need to be looking out for, and you're even setting the inspiration right. What can customers expect when you open your doors and they step into your kitchen floors?
Right. Well, we have a lot of options that we have for the kitchen. We have like different styles that we have for everyone. We have a lot of dressing cabinets and everything like that for you guys to choose from, modular cabinets and everything like that. So, but we're extremely excited to be opening up for you guys. We have about 180 people here today. The staff members that will be seeing you guys and greeting you guys. We've worked tirelessly to make this all happen for you guys. So we're extremely excited. All the energy is just amazing.
Well, I can feel the energy in the atmosphere. 180 people dressed in these t-shirts, ready to say hi to you. I mean, what more could you ask for? But Wynand, you've also been hard at work. Man, I have seen you run around from over there to everywhere. You're getting ready for it, really making sure that when the people come in here, that they get a true Leroy Merlin experience. Tell me about that experience. What is it?
Well, the whole goal here is to create an atmosphere for the customer where they can get inspired, where they can find product that can assist them in doing their own DIY at home to improve their home. And I must say, with the whole COVID and the lockdown, people staying at home, they started noticing errors and mistakes in the walls and things they had to start to fix. And so I think the DIY market is really exploding and growing. And that's what we are trying to cater for. We are trying to create the inspiration, provide the product for the DIYer to give them that experience. So a lot of our energy has gone into the store. I hope our customers are going to enjoy it.
They're going to love it. I'll tell you, from customer number one, and I think I'm the first sort of customer to have walked in here this morning, I haven't stopped going across the store. But each time I think, okay, I've reached like the budget, then there's something else popping up at me. And Jerome, you are like me because you've also just been walking around admiring all of the work that's come together. What are you personally most excited for the customers to experience and see and enjoy and take in with the store?
I mean, it's quite an exciting prospect for absolutely everyone, from customers to us. The showrooms has been beautiful, from kitchen all the way to bathroom. So most of the showrooms are like silent sales consultants. You just look at it and you just want to buy everything that's there. From the showrooms to the drive-through. I mean, have you ever seen a DIY shop that you got a drive-through? I mean, McDonald's. You know. However, it's been quite exciting for us. It's been great for us. I mean, it's been a long journey, but we are excited to open the store. We are very excited to get the customers in and just welcome them.
I'll tell you what, if there's one man who knows just about every piece and every corner of this floor, of this entire store, it is Jerome. So when you get here and you're feeling a bit confused, ask for him by name and tell him I sent you. But Wynand, based on just social media, I mean, I've seen seen your marketing team. They are looking and tracking. Their phones are heating up, honestly, because everyone's literally counting down seconds till the store opens, right? How are you feeling about that?
Well, I'm very excited. I've been waiting quite a while to see my customer. So I'm going to greet them with open arms and help them as much as I can, and I hope they enjoy what we've done.
Well, the only way they're going to enjoy, or potentially going to be enjoying what you've done, I suppose, is if you add a bit of a cherry on top. And the man who's going to do that for us is Mzwandile. Mzwa, you're the man who knows what the specials are at the moment that people can expect and look forward to. You're the man I need to keep close. You and I are going to be very good friends. Let's talk about opening specials. What can people expect?
Definitely. Like you said, it is a cherry on top. We went quite big on the promotion for this catalog specifically. We have a big catalog that has quite a range of products from almost all our departments, and specifically the one that I would like to quite make mention of is the Acapulco chair for $6.99. If you go to the technical side and you're looking at maybe your load shedding problems, we have an inverter generator for $9,999. We also have an inverter for $5,999. Wow. And why do we open a store without having a product that our contractors are waiting for? Yes. And that is a geyser. We have a geyser on promotion for $2,899.
Okay, what's left to ask for? Nothing, absolutely nothing. You have set my appetite buzzing for shopping, and the timing couldn't be even better. And Bernard was absolutely right to say that people have spent so much time during lockdown, I think, looking for inspiration. Well, thank you, Mzwa. Thank you, Jerome. Thank you, Clara. And thank you, Bernard. We've got an exciting bit of competition news for you. Let me tell you this. So, because they're opening here in Fourways, they're opening the doors for the very first time today at 9 o'clock. First of all, if you are around and all can get you, you want to make sure that you are a part of that action. But listen to this one. You have a chance to win a 5,000 Rand Leroy Merlin voucher to spend on the latest DIY products at their new Fourways store. But all you have to do is tell us this, all right? Here's the question. What about Leroy Merlin sets them apart? Yes, I've already said that they are the one-stop shop for any DIY enthusiast, but what do you think sets them apart? Don't forget to use the hashtag Leroy Merlin SA to stand the chance to win. Of course, those T's and C's, you can find them on our website, expressoshow.com, and this competition will close on the 26th of March 2021. Get entering. Okay, guys, it's time to go show me the rest of the store. We're not done. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Let's go. Kitchen first? Okay, let's go there.
Be the hero in your home with Leroy Merlin DIY retail stores and the widest selection of construction, hardware, kitchen, bathroom, home decor, and garden products.
Thank you, Tabiso. Coming live from Leroy Merlin, opening up in Fourways. And of course, we asked you this morning on social media, if there's anything you can renovate in your home, what would it be? And we have some great social media comments coming through.
Let's check them out. We'll start with Sebastian that says, a spare bedroom, turn it into a nursery. Ooh, are we planning a baby? Who knows? Well, another one came through from Cabello Rakuba saying, I would like to renovate my granny's room. It will be my way of showing love to her and thanking her for all her the work done all these years, acting as a mother, father, and a grandfather to me.
That is so special. We also have one that came through from Jung Prolly that says, I'd like to renovate my room because it's so dark and small. There's a lot of stuff in there and I'd really like to get rid of it and have more space to move around. So some great ideas coming through. Jamie, is there anything you would love to renovate?
My kitchen. I really just like an open space where I can cook and Lucas sits there and it's just like has a homey feel to it. What about you, though?
I wouldn't mind redoing my bathroom. I love a beautiful bathroom, clean cut, there we go. That's what I would love to renovate. But if you have a room you'd love to renovate, or perhaps the whole house, why don't you share it with us on social media with that hashtag Expresso Show.
I'd like to renovate your house by moving your coffee table right now, because you know what? You deserve a vibe. And I brought you that vibe all the way from Beaufort West. We've got Atsa over here. We've got Jody Ann over here. We've got Chloe over here. We've got Benonita, we've got Eva, and we've got Adore. And all of them are from the Karad dance crew, and they're about to light up your morning right here on Expresso. Take it away, guys.
I needed your grace more than I thought I ever would. You forgave more than I thought you
truth is, I need your grace.
Brothers and sisters, I want to welcome you back to life. Back to the one that can make your next chapter your best chapter. Hallelujah.
How can it be that you love the most unlovable of me? Of me? How could you see your life was the only gift I'll ever need to be free? It's amazing with you. I win even if I lose. Everything's working for my good for always. Come on, he saves the day. He will come through.
Hallelujah.
No greater love makes my heart beat. All I wanna do is make you proud of me.
That's why.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but
DJ, one on the beat.
This is my crew. They're amazing. The Kara Dance Crew will have another performance for you. And there's a reason why Beaufort West is amazing, because they are gabo and they fit. Beaufort. Stick around for more later.
you should start a rock band.
I did the Macarena. I don't know if that fits at all. But
Well, if you do
seriously,
it aggressively enough, it can work.
people lose their minds on set when that plays. Like, what is in the air conditioner? Everyone is thrashing.
It's rock and roll.
There was a mosh pit. It was very frightening.
Well, you know what? That's the fun, having JP Sebastian in studio, which means we are talking all things movies, and in particular, movies you can catch on SABC this evening. Let's start off with one you can catch tonight at 9 o'clock on SABC 1. The Assassin.
These posters are so classic. They're so beautiful. Someone paint that on my house and then get me fined by my neighbors. I don't know. So cleverly named, The Assassin.
People are dying.
You know, people are gonna get dead. Like, if you're seeing kung fu movies, and this is at a time, by the way, there's an actual movie just referred to as Death Kick.
Okay.
You don't need to spend like 15 words on the title to get the point. Like, you're gonna get what you asked for. But actually, kung fu movies aside, what we're looking at here is a genre referred to as wuxia.
Wuxia.
Wu. Anyway, it's Chinese is a lot of upwards and downwards and sing-songy. Wuxia is a sort of like a wandering swordsman story. So similar in the West, we had like lone cowboys, no masters, I don't answer to anyone, I'm my own man kind of thing. And this is similar to if you grew up on, well, you know, unfortunately not a lot of South Africans did get to do this, but like Akira Kurosawa movies, where you got the samurai who's on his own path, he's been released from his previous bonds, and this, the assassin, is now trying to figure out, what does my life mean now that I'm trying to put this life of killing for pay behind me. However, it's also embedded in an interest in history. We don't know enough about, like, not even South African history, but like Asian history as well. This is during the warring states in China. 200 BC, so you got different provinces vying for power over who gets to build the final state as we know today. And this dude has to return into a life that he promised he'd turn his back on to become once again the assassin.
There we go.
These poor movie, shame. They get that crummy English dubbing, which is usually like one guy breaking his butt to do 7 different people and 3 women's voices, but they're actually good movies. Like, they actually are. I know that's not a very convinced okay.
So is this a movie that's been revoiced?
Yeah, well, actually, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Subtitles?
I don't know how they're going to do it on SABC 1. We'll find out. For SABC 1, good for you. I think they've been showing, like, in the original language. And then you see, like, the camera work is great. The editing is great. The choreography. A lot of wide shots in this. So you just see the actors do what they practiced for weeks. None of the stupid chop cutting to make John Cena look like he actually knows how to fight.
Oh, wow. Okay, I feel like that was shady.
I shouldn't have picked on John Cena.
Okay, it's okay. But let's move on to another movie you can catch this weekend on SABC. And in fact, this one's going to be on SABC 1 on Sunday evening at 9 o'clock. We are now moving over to one that I love, Coach Carter with Samuel L. Jackson.
I didn't get to see it. Why should JP go, oh, wow.
Have you not seen it?
Basketball eyes.
This is the most inspirational movie in terms of just the way he, as a coach, steps into that father figure for the young ones. Some troubled athletes, if I can call it that, but absolutely brilliant movie. But you're the expert.
Sure.
Have you not seen Coach Carter?
No, I've not. I love Samuel L. Jackson, of course. And actually, it's not often that you get him in like front and center role. Here he's playing a real life guy, Ken Carter, I don't know if you knew that part, returns to his, is the word alma mater? For Coach Carter.
Yes.
He's old school. He's old high school, Richmond High in California, I think, and it's an underprivileged school. It's downtrodden. It doesn't have the best of luck, and it hasn't been dealt the best hand. Like that dude just got the hand.
He just got whooped. Yeah.
From Samuel M.F. Jackson, which means Mr. Friendly, by the way. So, a true story of this guy who goes back to his old school. 30 years later, he's just a basketball coach. He gets into a fracas with the local community because what he does is he tells them, and you know this, he says, you don't get to do your basketball if you don't bring up your academics as well. I believe he locks them in the library.
Yeah, well, we're not going to give away any spoilers. But he's really, I think he really cares for the kids.
A good uplifting movie, though.
Yes, it's a very good uplifting movie. It's not one just about the sport. It just shows how a community at large has influence on these young minds.
Also just about the sport thing, however, Channing Tatum is in this. He apparently never touched a basketball before this. Needed his own private trainer. This was his first movie he ever did. There he is sniffing his jersey for who knows whatever reason. Maybe that's a basketball thing. But apparently the choreography is excellent. I love basketball. It's like a beautiful ballet. So I look forward to this one.
Well, that's a way to wrap up your weekend on Sunday evening. You can catch it on SABC 1. Let's quickly look at what's happening on SABC 3 Sunday evening at 9:30. Death and the Maiden.
Sigourney Weaver. Alien, of course. We know her from there, I hope. Ben Kingsley, who obviously played Gandhi, and Stuart Wilson, who was the stepdad in the Zorro movie to Catherine Zeta-Jones. Anyway, that's roundabout. But Death and the Maiden is originally a stage play by a Chilean playwright who was trying to capture the feeling of how does a country come through trauma, like say for in our case, apartheid, and what is they sort of like, what is your personal TRC? How do you reconcile the truth? How do you make sense of what happened to you? So Sigourney Weaver is this woman who was tortured under the old regime of Augusto Pinochet, who was a terrible man, a terrible regime. Ben Kingsley is possibly her torturer. She only recognizes the voice when this guy comes across their house, when his car breaks down, and then she takes him hostage and decides she's going to mete out justice for herself. But what is the truth? Was it actually him? Is she torturing an innocent man? You'll find out in Death and the Maiden. That is SABC 3 on Sunday.
At 9:30. Well, there we go. JP Sebastian bringing us the lowdown on all of the movies you can catch on SABC this weekend.
Some award-winning cast members in those films. Well, speaking of awards, the next dish is worthy of one. We are always signing up to explore dishes of different cultures and flavors. I absolutely love it, and today is obviously no different. Okay, hopefully I'll say this right. Käsespätzle, or cheese noodle casserole. How cool does that sound? It's a very popular dish in Germany, which is where we are taking our culinary journey to today. And it almost resembles mac and cheese, but the difference, the noodles are made with a dough-like recipe, then sprinkled and baked with clover cheese to give it that elite quality, that elite taste, that elite texture, and make our clover cheese spätzle a truly exceptional dish. Exceptional.
Wow.
This is very exciting to me. Because
can I take my mask off?
you're allowed to take your mask off. I didn't even notice anymore.
I don't even feel it anymore.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love mac and cheese. I also love German kind of flavor profile.
Yes.
I love German food.
Yes.
This is something, interesting enough, we have never, ever, ever made on the show before.
And you know what? After all my experience with German food, I don't think I've ever seen this.
You've never spätzled?
I've never spätzled.
You never spätzled?
So today we're going to spätzle.
So we're not using noodles. In this case, we are using it. I had to, even when I came up here, I had to do the prod test because I'm like, what is this?
Yes. So this is the ultimate fresh noodles. And I think that this is great for one of those meals where you want to get your family involved or make it slightly special.
Yeah, for me, this looks like comfort food because little kind of personal note here, when I got back from boarding school, like emaciated, my mom, the first thing she would make me was mac and cheese because I absolutely love it.
Yes.
Crispy on the top, absolutely. And this, so for me, it's the ultimate comfort food. So this kind of smacks of that, of comfort food. I'm going to help you in whatever way I can, but where do we start?
Well, I just want to say that when it comes to comfort food, cheese, and this
cheese
clover
on
cheese, just, I mean, you cannot go wrong with that.
And we've got cheese on cheese here, the elite cheese.
Absolutely. It's a great way to start the weekend. I've got 2 cups of flour here, and I'm going to put some salt in there because when you're making pasta and doughs and stuff, salt is really, really important. Okay. Then I'm going to put some water with my eggs. I've got whole eggs here, moving everything around. And then it's basically dry ingredients and wet ingredients. So you just want to break up the egg. And then that goes in with your flour.
Easy peasy.
So quick and so easy. So I'm going to mix this up to a dough. As soon as the dough is nicely mixed and that you can feel like it's nice and elastic, what I've done is I've put this in the freezer.
Okay.
Because we're going to grate it into our boiling water. So that's how fresh it is. It goes straight in.
Ooh, wow.
So if you don't have time, Graham, to pop it in the freezer, it's fine just to roll it out and cut it into
and top it up.
pieces.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's any Germans out there going,
oh no,
but
not spätzle like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you can pop into the fridge over there, top drawer on the right.
Okay.
There's my prepared schmatzel.
Okay. Not quite frozen yet, but
well,
it's a start. It's a start.
Yeah, well, let's do that. So when you freeze it, get it as flat as possible so that it freezes nice and quickly. And say a prayer for me so that this... And so we're going to grate it. So it is going beautifully.
Oh, there we go.
And it's going in the water.
That's going to give you those beautiful little noodle shapes. Oh, perfect.
And you know it's done when it floats on top of the water.
It's like a gnocchi.
It's exactly like a gnocchi.
Okay.
Exactly like a gnocchi. So there we go. I've got some prepared over here, so I don't have to carry on with that. And of course, you just spoon them out with a slotted spoon once they're
floated to the surface,
and
take them out,
good.
boom, put them there. So here we've got a beautiful bowl of our fresh noodles. That's awesome.
Preheat your oven, 180 degrees, nice oven-proof dish. I'm going to sprinkle on some nutmeg. Nutmeg and cheese are best friends, Graham.
I was going to say that people often forget, but that could be the secret ingredient that your mac and cheese is waiting for.
Because that just pulls all the flavour out of your cheese and just elevates it.
Because cheese does have a naturally nutty profile.
It does. Oh, absolutely. Here are some breadcrumbs, because now we want that crunch. You know, we were talking about that nice crunch that you had on your mac and cheese. My children's favourite is mac and cheese.
Oh, this is like...
And then I've got the clover tassels. So we're going to mix the best of the best go into this dish. I love
that, like a nice, more neutral, creamier texture.
And then a yellow cheddar.
And then hit it with the nutty flavour.
Because you want that colour. You definitely want the colour that this clover cheese brings.
Do you know what this almost is like? If you could take the things I crave and deconstruct my cravings and reconstruct it into a dish, this is that dish.
Oh, wow.
It really is. I crave crunch, I crave cheese, I crave crisp, I crave onion. Oh, beautiful. Oh, man, this is spectacular. And then what happens from here?
So this goes into an oven, and you bake it until the cheese is nicely melted and it's all bubbly on top. Don't you just love that sound of bubbling cheese? So that's also one of my favorite sounds. And that goes in, and then you serve it nice and warm.
And what we've done there is with a little bit of sauerkraut, just to add a bit of sour to the creamy, crispy. This is elite. Clover, you're a legend. Grace, you are legendary for bringing us this. I'm so glad we made something completely new in this kitchen. This, for me, as I said, is the ultimate in comfort food. Make it for the weekend. You deserve it.
Yes.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares, adding joy and stretching our imagination. Clover, for the love of cheese.
Made with love by Clover. Oh, you can make my day.
Boss, diamonds clear like Voss. What's the price? Private flights. Out of sight, and I'm dripped up right. Hold my sauce, haters lost. I'm a boss, diamonds clear like Voss. What's the price? Private flight, out of sight, and I'm dripped up right. What's the price? Like 100K, don't get no more like a runaway. My diamond shine when the sun away. Hold my sauce, hold it, drippin' you can tell by the walk. Hey, all y'all haters go talk. Hey, chain so tight I might cough. One hand Randy Moss. Never gonna take a loss. No, never gonna spill my sauce. Hold it up. Last round I'm the
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Here we go. Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here at SABC3, and I can tell you, Kara danced through a little earlier. They blew our minds. The coffee table's already moved aside, so you can actually do that once again. They're all the way from Beaufort West, and the talent in that little town is absolutely incredible. So one more time, try and dance with them. Follow the steps. This is the Kara dance crew right here on Expresso. Take it away, guys.
Boss, diamonds clear like Voss. What's the price? Private flights, out of sight, and I'm dripped up right. Hold my sauce, haters lost. I'm a boss, diamonds clear like Voss. What's the price? Private flights, out out of sight, and I'm drifted up right. What's the price? Like 100K. Don't get no more like a runaway. My diamond shine when the sun away. Hold my sauce. Hold it. Jimmy, you can tell by the walk. Hey, all y'all haters go talk. Hey, chain so tight I might cough. One hand Randy Moss. Never gonna take a loss. No, never gonna spill my sauce. Hold it up. Last round I'm the
Keep it going. Hey, Mo. Gerard Dance Crew. Sorry, man, you just gave me the vibe, the list, the dance. It's amazing. They're from Beaufort West, and you know what? This is great. This is talent from every single city. So, Gerard Dance Crew, thank you so much for being on Expresso today. You guys were absolutely amazing. Well done. These guys are going to make big news headlines. Watch this space. Talking about news headlines, here's Zoe with the latest.
Thank you, Wasty. Starting with your national news, yesterday was the first day that the Western Cape did not record a single COVID-19 related death since the pandemic broke out. Some 11,000 people in the province have succumbed to the virus so far. The province's Chief of Health, Dr. Keith Kluter, says the number of positive cases, hospitalizations and deaths have decreased in recent weeks. He said the situation was still not where it was between the first and second outbreak of the virus, when the province's figures were at their lowest. And staying with local news, President Cyril Ramaphosa says the government should strive to establish SA as an entrepreneurial country that acts more innovatively. He said the government must take more risks and leaders should develop an investment-driven approach. And the government needs to be more people-orientated and goal-orientated if it wishes to win the battle against poverty and inequality. Moreover, he said work in the public service should be more professionally driven by following the correct appointment process and appointing the most suitable person to a position. And now moving to international news, a sculpture will be repatriated to Nigeria by Aberdeen University in Scotland, as its acquisition is now considered to have been extremely immoral. The priceless bronze was looted by British soldiers in Benin City in 1897. Depicting an Oba, or king of Benin, it was acquired by the university in 1957 at an auction. However, amid growing calls for the return of such items, the university has now approved its repatriation. Thousands of sculptures were taken during the destruction of Benin City in present-day Nigeria. And staying with news abroad, the Olympic torch took off on its trip around Japan yesterday, leaving from Fukushima. Its first few days are meant to showcase the remarkable cleanup after the nuclear disaster there 10 years ago, caused by an earthquake and tsunami that claimed the lives of some 15,000 people. The grand start of the Olympic torch relay marks the start of the Olympic Flames journey across all of Japan's 47 prefectures, visiting 859 municipalities parties before arriving in Tokyo for the opening of the Olympic Games on 23 July this year. And now for an item of real tasty news. Well, tonight is the night you can find out if the moon is made of cheese, as all the dairy stars in South Africa will be shining brightly at the exquisite Cavalli estate close to Stellenbosch. The occasion is the 188th South African Dairy Awards, the largest dairy competition in Africa. From a staggering 900 dairy products ranging from cheese to butter, cream, ice cream, frozen yogurt, as well as normal yogurt, also including some dairy dips, desserts and sauces. Class winners will be announced as South African champions, and the creme de la creme will receive a prestigious quality award, and one product will triumph as the 2021 South African Dairy Product of the Year. Agri Expo invites all dairy lovers to join the SA Dairy Awards celebration virtually this evening from 7 to 8 p.m, open to all on the web, or you can follow the live reporting on Twitter and help spread the buttery good news. Well, that's where we leave your morning headlines for now. Here is a final look at your sport.
Thank you so much. So let's start with rugby news and some long-awaited news. At that, Springbok captain Siya Kolisi will don the black and white colours for the first time later tonight as he makes his debut for the Sharks. That's when they face off against Jake White's Blue Bulls in a much-anticipated kick-off clash in Durban. Kolisi was included in the starting lineup by head coach Sean Everett and will wear his famous number 6 jersey. In a very beefed-up lineup, other players returning to the team are fellow Springbok wings Sabu Nkosi, Marius Lowe, Henko Fenter, Ruben van Heerden and Ox Nche. The awaited showdown between the Sharks and Bulls starts at 7 p.m. Then other fixtures commencing rolling out throughout the weekend. On the netballing front, the Proteas came away with 2 wins from 2 on the first day of their Tri-Nations series, taking place down in the Mother City. Captain Bongi Msomi in the process became South Africa's most capped player with 121 appearances. What a milestone in the green and gold. In the Proteas' first fixture of the day, the team stormed past Namibia with a 58-30 win. Then later, a tough battle in that curtain-raiser match against Uganda saw the Proteas snatch victory by 15 points. The final score there, 49-34. South Africa's next game is up against Namibia again at 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. An important weekend on 2 wheels. The start of the MotoGP season is on the horizon. And of course, South Africa's Brad Binder will hope to make his mark on the campaign as the Qatar circuit awaits. So practice for Sunday's Open has already gone underway, and with 6-time champion Marc Marquez missing out of the 2 season opening races, and of course because of that season-ending crash last year, the competition is now on the season for a new champion to be crowned. The races commence at 7 p.m. on Sunday evening. Now, in the midst of the international football window, in our footballing news, South Africa and Ghana played out to a 1-1 draw in Johannesburg last night. The guests, who had been threatening the Bafana goal throughout the first half, were eventually awarded the lead early in the second half. And that was through a Kudus Mohammed goal, which was then soon cancelled out by a strike from Percy Tau only 3 minutes later. So the spoils ultimately were shared as the final was blue. Now all eyes turn to Sunday's final Group C game against Sudan, where Bafana's AFCON fate will be decided. Some other AFCON results saw Egypt drawing 1-1 with Kenya. That as current holders Algeria and Zambia played a 6-goal thriller ending 3 apiece, with Zimbabwe securing a hard-fought 1-0 win against our neighbours Botswana. And staying with international football, but moving to Europe, Germany got off to the perfect start in their game against Iceland with goals from Leon Goretzka and then stars of the Premier League Kai Havertz and a late strike from Ilkay Gundogan, sealing their 3-0 win. While England celebrated their former player and, of course, now current manager Gareth Southgate's 50th cap at the helm with an impressive 5-0 thumping of San Marino. And elsewhere, a beautifully controlled goal by Spanish forward Alvaro Morata wasn't enough in the end for his team to bag 3 points, as a second-half equaliser for Greece meant it ended 1 apiece on the night. But some thrilling European football on show. And that is where we leave our sport for this Friday morning. Let's take one last look at some of your beautiful sunrise pictures.
Thanks a lot, G. And thank you to each and every one of our viewers that have taken the time to share their sunrise photos with us. It's time for that end credit scene in the Sunrise movie. Let's go to Gail Hansen from Newlands East in Durban that sent us this. And Ngelo Rudolph from Bombela. And then at 7 a.m., Kiara Singh from Chatsworth shared this photo, as well as Tandeka Mgoza from Impendle shared her gorgeous view too. Please do continue to share your sunrise photos with us on the Expresso Facebook page. We really do love seeing how you start your day in your part of the country. We also have a growing international community of viewers who tune in daily via the Africa channel and YouTube. To wrap up our weather forecast for the week, we are heading to Birmingham, Alabama, the most populous city in this state. Birmingham is in the heart of Tornado Alley, known as the Dixie Alley, due to the high frequency of tornadoes in central Alabama. This morning, we report on some sad news from Birmingham, where a deadly supercell thunderstorm spawned a long-tracking tornado across parts of Alabama on Thursday, resulting in numerous houses and businesses being damaged, as well as experiencing power outages. Numerous people have been injured, and developing reports have recorded at least 5 fatalities thus far. We are sending our thoughts and prayers to all residents based in this area during this time. Moving back to South Africa, the South African National Defence Force says the water pollution and decay of the infrastructure of the Mfuleni municipality in the Vaal River is getting worse. The military was summoned in 2019 to deal with the crisis. Brigadier General Andries Mahapa says the deployed team carried out the mission. He says the situation deteriorated after the army withdrew from the project. The army was one of the role players who provided feedback to the Human Rights Commission on the interventions to upgrade the sanitation infrastructure in the municipality and the integrated Vaal River system. Mahapa says the damage will amount to billions of rands if the case does not receive immediate attention. Now let's turn our attention to the temperatures across the country, and starting off in Polokwane, 13 to 26 for you today. 29 the max in Bombela from a low of 17. Pretoria, 26 the high from a low of 13. Johannesburg, 23, that's from 12 this morning. Mahikeng, 11 to 27. Klerksdorp, a nice sunny day for you, 11 to 26. Kimberley, shining bright like a diamond, 27 the high from a low of 12. Bloemfontein, 8 to 23. Richards Bay, 18 to 24 with an 84% chance of precipitation. Pietermaritzburg, 18 to 20 with a 56% chance of rain. Durban, also some rain for you, 81% chance, 19 to 23. Umtata, 12 to 23 for you. East London, 18 to 25. Cradock, the high 29 today, 11 the low. Gqeberha, 17 to 26. George, the high 25, that's from a low of 15 this morning. The Mother City, 16 to 20. Worcester, you can expect 28 as a high from a low of 10 this morning. Sutherland, 6 to 23, and wrapping up as always with Uppington, 31 the high from a low of 15 degrees. Have a fantastic day. That wraps up your weather, and do remember the sunrise photos, send them our way. You could be featured right here on Expresso on Monday.
It's Friday.
It is. It's a Friday.
The Leroy Merlin store has just opened up in 4 ways. And we're asking on social media today if there's any space in your home that you'd like to renovate. Let us know what that is. Expresso Morning Show, SABC3.
So let's see what you had to say. Is that Saviwe? I can't really see the name. They're saying, good morning, Expresso fam. Love to renovate my kitchen and my bathroom. Also, this is my one bathroom upstairs I'm quite keen on. Onika Notolo saying, I'd like to renovate the kitchen, scheme, and dining area to have more space for my extended family. You got a host with the most. Yeah.
That seems like the key right now, kitchen and bathroom. Maybe Faris says, good morning, my bathroom.
But now, 3 crying faces in a set. How bad must your bathroom be for that?
Because the
okay.
bathroom has the best lighting, so you have to renovate that. And then Ntombi Ntosh Gobodi says, I would like to renovate my mother's home. She worked so hard to build that house, but now it needs to be renovated as she's a pensioner and I am unemployed.
You had to come and hit us right in the feels with that one. I love that. Renovation with meaning obviously means a lot to a lot of people. We're going to continue to partner with the best in the business. Leroy Merlin opening a brand new store on the other side of this.
In your home desperately need a deep clean and declutter experience? This could be your chance to upgrade your space for you and your family to enjoy. SA's online cleaning hub, Cleanipedia, is giving away 2 room transformations worth 30,000 Rand each. Visit cleanipedia.com/ZA and sign up to enter. You could also stand a chance to win weekly prize hampers. Get easy, expert cleaning tips for a happier home at cleanipedia.com/ZA. There we go. I feel like always joining a rock band whenever I hear JP Sebastian's intro. He is back as we are talking movies releasing today, and I'm very excited about that too, because I remember unpacking these trailers when they were first released. Let's start off with one that's going to hit a nerve for some people, The Father.
Big time. 6 Oscar nominations it's in line for. Obviously for Olivia Colman, Best Supporting, Best Lead. Anthony Hopkins, this dude, how dare I call him that? Of course, 2-time Oscar winner, and apparently here at what should be the twilight of his career. He should be able to kick his feet up and eat a liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. That is a Silence of the Lambs reference for the nerds out there. Apparently this is his best role of his career this late in the game. So when we spoke about this a while back, like you said, we spoke about how it could touch a nerve for a lot of people. And it's the story from very much more from the perspective of the person going through the motions of the intellectual decay that comes with dementia.
Okay.
And so he has lived in this apartment where he thinks, this is my kingdom, this is my abode. I know where everything is. This is my place, no one touch, kind of thing. Well, as dads get, as moms get, as people get.
People get very set in their ways.
Yeah, and because it's a place of memory as well. Your home. You could, if you close your eyes right now, you could navigate through your grandparents' house. You know where your grandfather used to hang his coat. You know the smells of certain cupboards. It always smells like TCP medicine for some reason in old people's
mothballs.
We love them, but the smells are exotic. Anyway, so let's talk about The Father. Incredible actors. Olivia Colman last won the Oscar. First time in a major lead. She was a comedian before all of this in The Favourite, the one with Emma Stone. Anyway, that was 2 years ago. This looks like it might line her up for another win. We'll see.
Sure.
But good grief. I don't want to spoil too much for you, but there's something so clever about the production design. The set, the color, the textures and all that kind of stuff that will not just put you in sort of like, a spectator seat of what does it look like from afar, this dementia kind of thing. It really puts you on your toes to feel like, oh my goodness, this is what, you know, the fear that goes with it. This is the sense of anxiety, the sense of familiar environments just falling to pieces around you.
So for someone who has a family member that suffers from dementia or something, how sensitive of a nerve will that hit for them?
Oh, so look, of course, these are really competent writers. Florian Zeller is the guy who wrote Origin. It was a play. And so when you're going to do a stage play, obviously it's a lot more intimate. You have to be a lot less aware. You can't cut, you know, you can't have editing. And the editing is nominated for Oscar, was nominated for Golden Globe, was nominated for BAFTA, obviously the 2 actors for SAGs as well. So the editing's fantastic, and anything got to do with the idea of your sense of perception slipping away from you, obviously the editing has to be great. But if you're a stage actor, you have to be aware of how much you can use and how much you can withhold of space, what you keep away from people. So it will be delicately and sensitively written. I think it will be hard for some people to watch, a raw nerve maybe for some. You have to do your homework and maybe look at some scenes beforehand. But it will obviously, at the end of all of it, I think, be very enlightening. Because you can see from afar. We saw Still Alice with Julianne Moore. She won the Oscar for that. And it's very much like, oh, what's happening over there kind of thing. But this might happen to me. Okay. This might happen to you. And this has happened to my grandparents. Deeply, deeply sad and maybe very humanizing.
Yeah.
Like it's not the end, it's the beginning of a new, more difficult uphill and chapter, and you have to forgive yourself if you struggle, whether you're the sufferer or the person who is the carer. Anyway.
Okay, well, thank you for that, JP. We're now changing track to another movie releasing, Godzilla vs. Kong, a little bit more action, a little bit more...
What? Thought this was more cerebral. They have large brains, don't they? No, this is
destructive, more destructive.
Just like pound a 6-pack of
If you had to choose between which
why am I forced to choose?
Kong? I don't know.
No. For like every
scene. If it's versus, it's one or the other. You can't have both.
Yes, but like for the 5 scenes where they're just like screaming at each other intensely, I shouted "kiss" at the screen. Like the romantic tension is, oh man, it's moving stuff. There definitely is a spark, whether it's a bromance, a romance. We don't know. I'm not going to ask what the genders and the pronouns are. We have to respect that. And Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh, look at that.
Let me talk seriously about this as well. Who cares about the humans? Why do you have like an all-star cast? You got your sexy, what's his name, Alexander Skarsgård. You love him.
Skarsgård, yes, he was really good.
You sucked air there very desperately, like a drowning woman. So he plays a nerd in this, however. He wears like little overalls and looks like Steve Urkel. Showing my age here. Anyway, so Godzilla vs. Kong is the culmination of the past movies. It was Kong Skull Island, the sort of set in Vietnam type feel, one whatever. Now we're set in modern day. And we have to find where they're coming from for reasons. We have to know that the Earth is threatened for reasons. Who cares? Why are you asking these questions? And again, who cares about the humans? If you're watching like the Rugby World Cup, do you want to look at the commentators box or do you want to watch the game?
You want to watch the game?
Stop showing me the commentators. I don't care how sexy Alexander Skarsgård is, and he is desperately sexy. Six-pack to rival Godzillas.
Godzilla and the Kong. King
Yeah.
Kong.
Yes, the Kong. She's lost her mind thinking of the man. Big Little Lies, right? That's right. She can't even say words anymore. Gone. Anyway, so that's the perfect state of mind to be in. Think of a sexy man, think of a sexy lady, think of a sexy man and a sexy lady, think of a sexy monkey when you go watch a switch off your brain. Have fun. Godzilla vs. Kong. It's actually up compared to the last one, but yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
Rumble
Movies releasing today. Thank you, JP, for bringing that to our table, to your screens. And of course, if you have a review or you are planning on seeing that, you can always head on over to our social media and connect with us using that hashtag Expresso Show.
It's like a tightrope. I'm watching you walk a tightrope thinking of the abs. What's wrong with you?
Well, you know, it's also being released today.
Yeah.
The Leroy Merlin store in 4 ways. Of course, Uncle Debisa is there live and direct to show us exactly what their opening store specials are all about. So you stick around for that right now.
Yeah, I do think that I need actually some new lighting there by my place. Hey, well, listen, I'm at Leroy Merlin out in Johannesburg in 4 ways. We're coming to you live this morning because at 9 o'clock they'll be opening their doors for the very first time. And here's the thing about Leroy Merlin is that the entire thing of this business is to ensure that the customer experience is always exciting, it's always comfortable, and it's always unique. And they do this because they're able to do it. They've got all the departments you can possibly look for if you are a DIY enthusiast. But today is all about giving us that first-hand experience of what's happening and what all of that means. Because at 9 o'clock they open the doors. Guys, it's past 8, Clara. The clock is ticking. It's about to happen. How are we all feeling?
Excited. Excited.
Are we excited?
Can't wait.
There's an anxiousness, right? A
Yes,
nervousness.
I can feel
It's
it
a
already.
combination. And it's beautiful because all of that is happening because you guys are so excited to share all of the work that's gone into bringing all of this together. But let's start with you, Katliso, okay? It's been a long time coming. You've been working on this for a couple of months now. What different features and experiences of this store are customers going to enjoy when they step in here?
Definitely the workshop. So we have a space in the store right by the entrance where a customer can come in and share their DIY skill. We have facilitators that normally come and facilitate the classes where it's a range of different workshops that we host, like technical, craft, your deco, and just to build that DIY confidence.
Vaynant, maybe you can answer this one because, you know, a lot of people are curious to know, you know, the biggest question is what is going to make this address, all right, Corner 4 Boulevard in Rose Street, the #1 destination for any homemaker?
Well, as you know, we're back on level 1, and we've got a wide range of patio furniture because now we can braai again. So
Yes.
we can invite people. we
Bring
can
on
get
the
them back
braai!
out. So we've got a wide furniture range. We've got patio furniture, braais, a lot for the customer to select of. So it's just an exciting place to be today, and we've got a lot of promotions going.
Well, Maria, it's your time to shine, right?
Yeah.
Tell me your bit. What is your bit for the country?
So I'm working in the kitchen department. We're standing, as you can see.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of variety when it comes to our kitchens. We do kitchen designs and all those. So we've got matte black that is coming back again.
Oh, is that a trend that's coming
yes,
back?
so it's taking over from glossy. So this is how it looks like. And then we've got all these accessories to make the space for your house and all those. As you can see, put your groceries and all that. And then
Love it.
we've got our appliances,
Yeah.
which you can use on your phone. You can download an app which you can cook while you're away.
No, wait. Say that again. I can do what?
You can put something in there
And
then,
have an app on my phone.
Yes.
And then?
and then you just cook in here.
I want it. I want it. And some other trends. What are the other trends?
So it has a camera also. It can show you what's happening inside.
Ay, Maria!
And again, it has recipes and all those is you can see the program.
Love it.
Yes.
Well, on Expresso, we're all about recipes. So can you imagine seeing some of your favorite foods and a recipe that really catches your eye and then trying to make it at home, but seeing it as if you were seeing it on your TV screen as a final product in here. What else, Maria?
Also, we've got a wine cooler.
Okay.
Obviously, everyone needs a wine cooler in their house.
Well, you are speaking my language.
And you can see, unfortunately, at the moment, I can't save you with the wine.
That's fine.
And then also, where you can cook.
And then that
Just
goes
press it,
on.
and
You've
then
got
it
all
comes
the
out.
different plates on there, and it's also modern. The designs are all about that minimalist approach to kitchen design. And that's so beautiful, because the nice thing about Leroy Merlin is that you really empower the customer to be able to piece it all together and find inspiration. And so whether they're looking for lights to complement the kitchen, or they're looking for the counter, or this magical creation of a machine, whatever it is that customers are looking for. I love it. You guys have thought about everything. Yep. And I'm very, very excited. So it's happening at 9 o'clock, guys. Those doors are open. Venan, do you have some final words for us? Because you look like you want to say something to the people.
Of course I do. Everyone out there should come and have a look.
Yeah.
We've spent a couple of months working very hard to make it very exciting for the customers. So come on, guys, come and have a look at what we've done.
Okay, Khatliso, why do you think Leroy Merlin are able to cater to all of our DIY building, kitchen, garden needs and be able to do all of this at the best price possible?
I mean, with everything that you do, price is always at the top of things. So we have one company policy that we're very proud of, and this is, we're saying we are the lowest in the market. And that talks to also another benefit that we have as part of our loyalty program, where you actually, when you take up the loyalty card or you sign up for the loyalty card, the benefit is that when the price, maybe the item that you buy goes on promotion within 30 days, you then qualify to come back for the difference. I mean, how awesome is that? You buy something, it goes on promotion, then you're able to come back for the difference.
I love it. I'd love to hear. Cara, tell me something exciting. Tell me something exciting.
Tell you what's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, we are excited.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, the energy, the vibe, the passion of our team. We have been working hard, tirelessly, just to get you guys in here. So please come and join us. We are here waiting to serve you all in our kitchens, in our decorative storage, in our landscaping and lighting departments, yard, everything. We have it from you, from contractors to your DIYers and female DIYers. We know the female DIYers.
Yeah.
We might just even have a pink drill for you maybe somewhere.
And this just in, a reminder that the competition does close tonight, midnight. That's the 26th of March 2021. You want to make sure that you take advantage of that, because this is what you stand to win. Listen to this, okay? You stand to win a 5,000 Rand Leroy Merlin voucher to spend on the latest DIY products at their brand new four-way store. All you have to do is tell us what about Leroy Merlin sets them apart. Don't forget to use the hashtag Leroy Merlin SA to stand the chance to win. If you want those T's and C's, go on expressoshow.com. But I'll tell you one thing, when you do walk into the store, the only T and C that applies is that you must have fun, be inspired, and really go absolutely wild. We're excited, right?
Yeah.
Come, we'll be here, guys. 9 o'clock, the opening. We're on standby. We'll catch you guys later. And Connect Bells, let us know if you guys are inspired by all of these stories that these lovely people have shared with us on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show, SABC 3. How insane is that?
Be the hero in your home with Leroy Merlin DIY retail stores and the widest selection of construction, hardware, kitchen, bathroom, home decor, and garden products.
Only you can make my day.
It's a Friday, which means only one thing: we get dancing and we get to celebrate your birthdays. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, have a happy birthday. Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
That was a bit scary, G.
Finally, my magic worked. It is a Friday, and you know that Fridays are all about dancing on this show. We love it, man. We celebrate with it. And we asked you guys to send us in your very best birthday dance videos to celebrate yourself or a loved one. And boy, did you deliver. Take a look at this.
Hi, boy.
Break it down, girl. Nice.
There we go, Bahumi.
Let's see what Casey brings. Let's see what Casey brings. She's got the beats. She's got the moves. She's dancing like it's her birthday. Okay. Yeah.
That's Nene.
Saunter taking it down low. Yeah.
So many fun birthday videos.
Oh man, we got the moves, eh? Tara Lee roping in her brother there. Don't hold back. Don't hold back, Tara.
There we go.
Good girl. Well done. Oh, no. Get out of here. No, get out of here. Oh, my word. Tando gets the award for the cutest little guy in the whole wide world.
That was amazing. We love seeing
my heart might have just ruptured there, actually. My heart. Oh, no, man. Oh,
that is so cute.
That is the sweetest thing, man.
Thank you so much for those amazing videos. It really is the highlight of our Friday, is seeing you dancing your birthday videos and sending it through to us. But please keep them coming. And we also have a super duper fan in the studio. And I feel like we need to bring her in. But before we do that, let's quickly take a look at her video that she sent through for her birthday.
Yeah!
Josephine!
Josephine Pinkstone, get in ya! Get in ya, girl!
There we go!
Don't hold back. Hey,
thank you.
Josephine, I feel like you have watched more of our show than any other human being on earth.
Yes.
Would you say you are the biggest super fan of Expresso?
I'm the super duper
fan, and we love you for it, man.
Thank
we
you.
love you for it. Explain to us what was going on in that video. What moment? Did you just jump on stage? Did they invite you on stage? What is going on there?
I was actually at lunch with my husband at Waterfront, and what happened was they played a song, my favorite song.
What?
And then I said to my husband, I'm going to go dance now. And then the lady said, come on, come dance, come dance. And then I said, what song was they play for me? And they just start playing, and I just start dancing.
Oh,
you smashed it.
And I draw a lot of audience there as well.
See, you are the person we need at every party to get the dance floor started. I think everyone always just waits for that one person to break the ice.
Can you fly to the UK to my wedding at the end of the year?
Ooh, that would be lovely.
Just to get the party started.
That would be nice.
So I've got to ask this because you are so invested in the show. What is your favorite part about Expresso? Why are you such a super duper duper fan?
My favorite part, look, there's a lot, that's going on the show, but my favorite part is the cooking part, because I love recipes. I love to try different recipes out, and when Chef Clement starts cooking and the other chefs, I just dig into it.
I love it, yeah.
Yes,
I'm also into
and our portraiture is also one of my biggest. Yes.
Oh,
Do you rinse your mince?
Well, you can.
Be honest.
You can and you can't. You can and you can't do it. But the problem is I do it.
Oh, see?
I do rinse my mince. I rinse my mince, and I find that you just quick, not
Just
so
quick rinse.
long.
You were rinsing your mince on that stage. That's what you were doing. You were rinsing your mince on that stage.
Get my biscuit.
So, Josephine, here's the good news. Because we love you so much and because your dancing was just so contagious and beautiful and amazing, and you are so beautiful and amazing, we're going to give you 500 Rand.
Oh, my God!
to celebrate, to splash out, to buy yourself something special for your birthday. But keep those comments on all of our social media platforms coming. We notice you, we see you, we love you, and that's why we brought you on the show. So thank you so
I'm going
much.
to shop at Woolworths.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that, girl. Look at that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You know, birthday can never have too much cake. And by the way, happy birthday, Josephine. And we have a special one in store for you today. The famous German Binnenstich, or bee sting cake. Chef Clem is here to show us exactly how it is done. Chef, wie geht's? Gut?
This Bayer goed. My German, no.
You know, when people ask me when I speak German, then I just gooi all the German football team. Hello, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, Hamburg.
It sounds
Thank
legit.
you. Right, it does.
But you got to bray a bit, don't you?
I can't wait. I'm so happy that you're here.
No, that's something else.
So, a Binnenstich is a bee sting. I remember this from high school.
Right.
I introduced the people to because everybody was on the Copenhagen buzz, but I was like, no one tried the bee sting. And next thing you know, I started a trend, baby. But now you're going to do it this way, the best way.
The best way. And we're going to add a coffee to it, which makes it even more delicious.
All right.
You're going to make me a delicious coffee?
I would love to make you coffee.
Please,
Both to drink and, of course, to just enjoy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you can I give you a espresso from Nespresso?
Please, yes.
I've got some creations, okay?
In a German accent.
Must I do that? You know, Nespresso Barista Creations, vanilla eclair is flavor, wunderbar. Is that okay? Cool. Let's do that.
Whoa. Okay, while you're doing that,
yes,
I've got some flour. We're going to go with some sugar.
There's always power in flour.
Absolutely. A bit of salt.
Salted.
Yeast. Because a bee sting is a yeast-leavened cake.
Yes.
And it adds, you think bread, right? That yeasty flavor in bread?
Yeah, yeah.
Think about that now in a cake. It's so, so delicious.
It is indeed.
It is. Okay, so that's our dry ingredients done.
So dry ingredients, are you folding or whisking? I know this.
No, you see, at this point, it doesn't really matter because we haven't added any liquid.
Do you smell that? I mean, this is a beautiful blend, 100% Arabica, coming through, Colombian, Brazilian. They're all beautifully, like the Avengers, come to one.
Yes.
With Nespresso. And I just wanted to give you this one. It's low acidity, so it's not going to be too overpowering for the other ingredients.
Not at all,
That's
not
why
at all.
this one works for you.
Okay, in we go with our egg. And then our butter. And I just melted it because it's a little cold today. It's going to be a bit of a struggle to mix the butter in.
Yes.
But at home, you can use softened butter. It's perfectly fine. Our beautiful coffee.
Do you smell that? I know you smell it. That's the whole idea. You need to smell it. It's good. It's like it's a vanilla eclair flavor, a part of the Nespresso Creations, and I think it's perfect because it kind of matches the flavor profiles that you're going with over here. I like to pick them, you know?
Yeah. You've done well. This is so delicious. Okay, mix it through. So you're looking for a dough.
Yes.
Like think a like a kind of a wet bread dough.
I got you. We're all looking for dough, to be honest.
In life.
In life, we are looking for that dough.
Okay, so you mix it through, get that going.
Very nice.
And because it is a yeast risen bread, it has a cake. It has to rest like a bread.
All right, so what you're going to do with that one, I mean, obviously you're going to put that together. Do you need to let it sit on the counter for a while with some cloths over it?
What I do is, because you've got the coffee that's in there, it's going to be nice and warm already.
Okay.
So that's going to kickstart that yeast.
All right.
Then I put it aside for about half an hour. And again, it depends on the temperature outside.
Yeah.
It might even be an hour. But what you want is you want it to rise.
All right.
Okay? So it's going to come together. This is exactly what you want. It's very strange for a cake.
I know, because I would expect the other sort of steps going through, but this is very, very interesting.
All right. So we're going to kind of get a rough shape out of your bee sting.
Okay.
You know what I didn't do?
I figured that there was something.
Stop.
Yeah, that's.
Distract
I
the
didn't want to say anything.
Distract the country. Tell them.
Yes, that's right. By the way, bee stings are age-old things. They used to happen from bees, but those bees since went to a baker's shop. The baker then said, "Why are you here, bee?" and then got stung. The baker then said, "Oh, I've got stung," and Binnenstich was invented in that bakery.
Love.
That's right. That's how it happened. Beautiful. This is all distraction while we put in the right ingredients in the bee sting. This is all planned specifically and perfectly for you. Binnenstich, Grahamstich, and Clemstich.
Okay.
Is it sticking now?
It is.
Oh, wunderbar.
And I made a little bit of a mess. Yeah, you guys are legendary, eh? I honestly believe South Africa was just on you guys, and you saved me.
That's correct. What are you talking about? This is always part of the plan.
Yes.
Remember we said earlier that we're going to miss an ingredient, then we're going to do that one thing. Everything's planned on live TV. Clearly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can, pop in that batter into the tin for me.
Let's do this in 40 seconds. Let's try that whole trick thing that we used to do. Can I put this in the tin?
Yes, please.
Let's go. Putting in the tin. Tin getting put there. Spatula down. Boom.
Spatula down.
You want me to do a nice spread? Let's go. Let's spread that through. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Binnenstich. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna make the topping for this.
You make
which
the
is
topping.
butter, which is already melted. Almond slices going in there.
Pop it in, go,
honey,
go.
Honey, because the bees.
Yes, the
Vanilla
bees.
goes in.
There it is.
Sugar goes in.
Woo.
Okay, and that's gonna be the topping, right? As soon as that comes together, you pour it over there.
Yes.
How long, Chef?
Yes, we got like 5 seconds, Chef, but you got this. Come on now.
We've got this.
Chef
okay.
Clem, here we go.
All you're gonna do is you're gonna make that topping,
Do the
pour that
topping.
over.
Pour,
Chef,
pour. And then how long does it go in for?
It goes in for 30 minutes.
Does
Spread,
it go?
Chef.
Spread. Go for it. That's right. If you must start on this recipe, expressoshow.com. We're doing it fast because in the morning you need some energy, especially on a Friday.
Yes.
And this is a bee sting.
Guys, this is live TV. It's what we do.
That's what I do. Yes, I love the sounds that are coming out. I'm spread,
It comes
Chef.
out the oven looking like that.
Yes,
Then
beautiful.
this is cream and instant vanilla pudding.
It is.
You sandwich it between the layers.
Beautiful.
Okay? Bee sting, done.
That's right. Get on your bee sting and get feasting. Go to expressoshow.com for the recipe. I'm going to taste now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, you already know. We love dancing on a Friday, and today we have a very special Woolies Hop and Lock challenge waiting for all of you. And of course, who is it? Tell them. Tell
Okay,
everyone.
I'm ready to know. The lovely Holly Ray and a cute as a button sister, Mimi, are the main attractions. These two have been cooking up a storm during lockdown, and they also created this fun Woolies Hop and Lock challenge video. And I think we should take a look, right? Let's take a peek.
Can we even like do the moves like them?
I
Absolutely not. Just to have you are always so much fun together. Holly, Mimi, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
I wish you could pinch me right now because I'm having a fangirl moment, but because of social distancing, don't pinch me.
Okay, I won't.
I'm the biggest fan of both of you, but I'll start with you, Holly. What have you guys been up to over the past few months? I've been following you on social media. You two give me life.
We've actually had so much fun during lockdown. We've been able to like spend so much time together. We've been baking up a storm in the kitchen. We've been dancing up a storm, just having so much fun as sisters. And we're really lucky to be able to create this challenge with Woolies for Easter. And we had a lot of fun doing it, hey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mimi, I think you're extra happy because it was your birthday yesterday, the 25th of March, and you are now 8 years old. Congratulations and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mimi. Happy birthday to you. Yes! Yes! Thank you. I'm here all week. Holly Ray and I are going to do a collaboration soon. Mimi, happiest of birthdays to you for yesterday, and you're only 8 years old and you're already such a big star, and the talent really runs in the family. Clearly, we see you and your grandmother had a great staycation. I would love to know about your day.
It was a really good birthday.
And you got a puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, what? What is the name of the puppy?
His name is Milo. Really naughty. But I can't say no to that cute face.
Definitely not. I love her.
I love you.
You know what we can't say no to as well is the Woolies Hop and Lock Challenge that you two are involved in. Maybe you guys can tell us more about that.
So Woolies reached out to us because we've been having so much fun dancing together during lockdown, and they kind of wanted us to create a fun, family-friendly dance that everyone can dance along to and create a challenge for Easter. So we put our minds together and we created a really cute Easter-themed Easter Bunny dance challenge that everyone can do. And it's really cool. People can do it on Insta Reels, and they can stand a chance of winning one of 3 1,000 Rand vouchers from Woolies by simply doing the dance, posting it up on Instagram, and using the hashtags Hop and Lock Woolies Easter. So it's as easy as that. Like I said, we've had so much fun doing it.
Yes.
Mimi did a lot of the choreography, actually. So it was very kid-friendly as well.
Well, believe it or not, later in the show, we are going to take on the Woolies Hop and Lock Challenge.
Whoa.
And just to let you know, I have been practicing my moves. Do you want to see?
Yes, I want to see, because when you say we, as in, are we both doing it?
Yes, you my partner in all of this.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't do this without you.
Here we go, yo. Hop and Lock, yo. Woolies, yo. Holly Ray, yo. Mimi, yo. Jamie Lee, yo. Everybody, yo. Here we go. Yes. Your voice. Us. Your voice.
Mimi's my spirit animal. Mimi, Holly Ray, it's been amazing chatting to you guys. As always, you're a vibe. We love you.
Oh, yes.
We do. And you have just created the perfect challenge. And myself and Carl is definitely going to try it out. But we love you. And thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Cool, we can't wait to see it. We'll be watching. We'll check out your dance moves.
Oh, no.
And we can't see, hey? Yeah.
No, judges. I see Mimi's very confident. Okay, we're going to do that. But thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. And Mimi, if ever you need a job as a presenter on Expresso, call us, eh?
Okay.
She'll be perfect, eh?
She will.
Right? Hop and Lock. I need to learn how that. How does it go? It's like this. All right, join us soon. Hop and Lock.
Bye.
Ciao.
Well, there you have it.
Yes,
Catch
ma'am.
Carl and I a bit later on in the show doing the Woolies Hop and Lock Challenge with the amazing dancers from 021 Movement. You don't want to miss it. Just show it one more time.
Yes, sister. Hey, hi, bo. Hi, bo. Hop and Lock, yo.
Shop extra cuteness at Woolies this Easter, where you can find every bunny's favorite treats.
It's really
I
true
can
from
brush
dancing
my ears.
to singing. We do love a cut above the rest on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Time to get into a smooth moment.
The other day, Junior with the big hair went for a haircut. Smooth. Things were looking good until the power cut out.
Not smooth. But don't worry, he called it a half pineapple. And now it's a trend. Nothing smoother.
Tropica.
Made with love by Clover.
Well, they did it like this. There we go. Okay.
I feel like I'm going to give someone 9.
No, it's okay. But you know what? It is the weekend, and we are super
Yes,
duper
baby.
excited to be celebrating the smooth weekend vibe. And we're also going to reflect on one of our smooth moments from the show this week. Do you have anyone in particular?
I enjoyed the whole show yesterday. It was amazing. Like the whole kind of celebration of culture, amazing performances. I really, really enjoyed the show.
So that performance from Luke Mon Adams, that's of course the one Graham's talking about. He invited our guests to dance alongside with him. That was certainly a smooth moment and giving us all the smooth vibes on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Here is a quick look if you missed it.
Now usually this time of the show we have the presenters dancing, showing off their moves. Right now I'd like to welcome on stage Pauline Leroux. maar die geëindes. En Miss Vicky, gooi oudje, skit het. In een skriekende dela van Mandela, Espacella, kom ons maak een plan. Vrouws pas bekie, vir een bekie, ek sien gekkie, toe voort. In een skriekende dela van Mandela, Espacella, kom ons maak een plan. Vrouws pas bekie, vir een bekie, ek sien gekkie, toe voor de prijs of wat. Lekker dans julle.
I mean, talk about theatre royalty, absolute gems. Now that is one smooth way to shimmy your way into the weekend, all the vibes. Let us know what your smooth moment has been this week, and hopefully you're going to have an unbelievably smooth weekend with your favorite Tropica.
The other day, Junior with the big hair went for a haircut.
Smooth. Things were looking good.
Until the power cut out.
Not smooth. But don't worry, he called it a half pineapple. And now it's a trend. Nothing smooth.
Tropica.
Made with love by Clover. Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Earlier on, we chatted to my favorites, Holly and Mimi Ray, about the Hoolies Hop and Lock Dance Challenge. And now it is our turn to take on this challenge and show our moves with the help of the amazing dancers from 021 Movement. Guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get into place. CJ?
Let's hope. Oh, my word. Let's hope.
Get it.
Hey. Hey, well. Hey, well. Okay, well, this is amazing. I mean, this is definitely a dance for everybody this Easter. And now we have some exciting news. Stand a chance to win one of 3 1,000 Rand Woolies gift cards. Show your hop and lock moves on Instagram Reels and include hashtag Woolies Easter and hashtag hop and lock to enter the Woolies Hop and Lock Challenge. Closes this Sunday, 28 March. And more details can be found on the Woolworths_SA Instagram Reels homepage. Shamford. Table.
Shop extra cuteness at Woolies this Easter, where you can find every bunny's favorite treats.
Oh, getting excited. Look at that. Just 5 minutes to go to the grand opening of a brand new Leroy Merlin store in Fourways. Tubbsy is there to enjoy.
When I tell you that it is an extravaganza, it's certainly an offer and not a challenge. And your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, is coming to you live this morning from Johannesburg, out in Fourways for the grand opening of Leroy Merlin. It's all of the excitement and all of the buzz all over the place, reverberating, honestly. And of course, that's why this place is the #1 destination for all those inspired DIY enthusiasts. Whoa, guys, Jill, the electric butterfly flower shop. I mean, it's such a unique offering, such a unique piece in the Leroy Merlin store. Tell me all about it.
Well, I think the reason why we're so excited is because on the back of their shirts it says, make your home the best place to live.
Does it say that?
Make your home the best place to live.
That's what it says.
And on that note, a home, the cherry on the top is having flowers in your beautiful home.
Yes.
And they finish a home off, really, in my mind, and they bring great energy to a home.
Yeah.
So we're here to just offer clients and people coming in a chance to make your own.
Yeah.
Again, DIY, come and choose your flowers.
Yes. And
Show
you
us
guide
what you
people
want.
too,
Guide
right?
people.
Yeah.
And take fresh flowers home. Send fresh flowers to people you love.
Yeah.
It's a fully functioning florist, but it's also just got some really great quality products and staff.
Stuff is amazing, the product is incredible, but also this type of feature in a store of this nature, you're not going to find anywhere else. Okay, Prin, you are the Minister of Entertainment for this weekend. The grand opening is taking place today, but the rest of the weekend is equally just as exciting. What entertainment have you got planned?
Well, you've already heard about the deals. So as for entertainment for the customers, we've got a spin and win competition coming later, where you just have to make any purchase, join the loyalty program, and you get a shot at winning up to 500 Rand.
Yeah.
And we'll be giving away about 30,000 Rand over the weekend.
What?
Yeah.
30,000 Rand?
That goes on top of the 5,000 Rand you're giving away.
And the 250 we're giving away.
Everybody's giving away something. You're getting a prize over there, a prize over there, and a prize everywhere. You've got something else.
And not to sound cliche, but there's more.
Yeah.
We're also giving away 50,000 Rand worth of vouchers.
Yeah.
The highest one being 30,000 Rand. So again, join the loyalty program. Come and spend some money at our store. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself at our store.
I'll tell you one thing, I am signing up indeed for that loyalty program. But listen, just a reminder on that competition, you stand the chance to win yourself a 5,000 Rand Leroy Merlin shopping voucher. I mean, it's fantastic, the amount of stuff you can get in here. It is almost 9 o'clock. The moment of truth is almost here. Okay, let me hear this. Let me hear this. Asambe no no hiyo. Asambe. Hey, 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 hey. Sanzani. Siyayivula namhlanje. Siyayivula lento. It's about to happen. Tino, you are the man of the moment, not about to say a lot because you are just about to count us into it, the opening of the store. Are you ready for that? I'm ready. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sioloncha, come on. And it's open. Leroy Merlin Fourways out in Johannesburg. Make sure you get yourself out there. They are open from 7 o'clock Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock. They close at 6 p.m. And on Saturdays, they're open at 8 a.m., opening at 6 p.m. Public holidays and Sundays from 9 till 4 p.m. Now you know, 9 till 4 on Sundays and public holidays. This is where you want to be. I don't have a lot to say. I'm just going to take this mic. I just have some shopping to do.
In your home home with Leroy Merlin DIY retail stores and the widest selection of construction, hardware, kitchen, bathroom, home decor, and garden products.
Yay! Nice, man. What a lovely bunch of people. We've had the opportunity to interview so many of them. Amazing people. Go and see them for yourself and be inspired to transform your home. Josephine Pickstone, you've inspired us with your dance moves and your love. Super duper duper fan. We love you guys. We'll see you bright and early on Monday morning. Don't ever forget how much we love you.
Thanks for our dance too. We love you so much. Ciao.
Make the most of glorious summer with your picnic favorites. Made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.